Hello and welcome to Work in Progress versus Intent. I'm joined today by Zephram and Joshi,
Hello.
Yo.
and I'm going to stop using my caster voice. So this is a seeding match for Work in Progress to try to get up into Div 2. If they are successful here, which means a 3-1 or 4-0 victory, then they will bump AUS out, I believe.
No, I'll probably just add them to the next division and kind of make space. So I'm expecting Rays to have a seeding match early tomorrow morning against one of the Euros, and they might be moving out.
Yes.
And if they don't move out, if they're not successful with their seeding match, I'm okay with having a slightly larger Division 2 on one group.
So intent is Div 2, right? Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of like an interesting situation because Intent's never actually been a part of the NSL, but because of their performance in the Oz NS2 League, they're around that Div 2 level, so I seeded them there.
Oh.
So
Just
this is kind
realized
of
this is an Aussie team.
yeah. So this is kind of like a really interesting situation because I think this might be their first NSL match also.
If they haven't been practicing on high pings. I recognize Oldwick and Pinocchio from
NSL
Reddit
debut.
posts. Josh is obviously our really informed caster today.
Yeah, voice of the community.
Of course.
So we're on Jambi, which is the Australians' choice. Which I think it gets played a lot more often in Australia than it does in North America.
Aussies like the Jambi.
Yeah, I was fielding out new maps for the new season, trying to see if there's, a suitable addition that we can add to the rotation, because I'm kind of, a little bored of just the regular 6 that we play, and I was asking the Australians, because they kind of play different maps sometimes too, and their favorite maps are Summit, Jambi, and Caged, somewhere in that order.
They like Caged? Really?
Yeah, it's played in the Oz League, and apparently it's one of their favorite maps.
I don't know if I like Jambi. I've learned to like it a lot more than I used to, but still hate Descent, but Jambi's not bad. But Caged? I don't know. I was never really a fan of it. Looks like we are going live here.
We're gonna have Work in Progress spawning in Docking Bay, of course. And Intent will spawn either in Waste or Pipeworks.
Calling pipe spawn. Oh yeah.
Joshi with the Premonition.
Looks like Marines are doing a 2-3 split, which is pretty typical. I'm guessing 2 are going to go grab and 1's going to go repairs. Aliens kind of spreading out right now. Looks like we have 2 going through offload and 1 going to meet supply. No really big contact yet.
We have a Gorge in Oregon, but he also assisted. He could have saved the 4 res, I guess, that he dropped in assists here, with just the Gorge tunnel there. It's not really a huge deal, it'll just delay something, I don't know, 10 seconds later on.
I'm guessing they're going to go for side-by-side natural tunnels. Looks like 1 to Oxy, 1 to Oregon.
I would guess this is going to be the Oregon to Baywing tunnel setup, because he's assisting Oxy really heavily.
That'd be really aggressive to try to take Bay, but we'll see how it works.
Mines first out of the Marines.
Pretty slow cap going on. I mean, the 2 guys in Gravity aren't really pushing much. I guess they're going to wait for the node. But it's a really slow cap from the Marines so far.
It's really passive play from both sides. Usually by now you'd see an alien crush somewhere. Or a Marine pressure somewhere to try to get into Oxy or something and prevent the expansion.
Are no kills or deaths yet?
Yeah, a minute and a half in, no one's dead.
No engagements.
They signed a peace treaty. Oldwick's gonna sneak through here and come back. Why is he coming back?
Oh,
There
first
we go,
blood.
the first kill.
Still, really passive though. They're not even rushing supply or anything like that. They're just Kind of taking their time, getting some parasites off. Gorge in
Oregon.
trouble though in waste.
Oregon is going to be really annoying to take.
This Gorge could die here. Nah, he's fine.
Oldwick fighting repair. Fisk saves the supply node. They're saying this Oregon node is going to be really annoying to take. It's got these clogs in the way, which blocks line of sight a little bit. It's got the Gorge tunnel, which is a giant cyst. A crag and a whip.
And Hydra's golden.
And
Forget about
Hydra's.
that, guys.
The Hydra's plunking with it.
It's a cluster of PvE right there.
That's a pretty good response by Intent, pulling the 2-2 to hit from both sides.
Yeah, Marines weren't really in a great spot for that engagement, but I think they just got hit so quickly because the response time. Marines sitting on 3, gonna be 4 nodes. Looks like Armor 1's the first upgrade. No
Still
ops for gates.
Still no hive selected by the aliens. And it was a Oregon to waste tunnel. No biomass 2 either, so I'm not sure what he's saving all this res up for. How he's starting to spend it here.
It's probably gonna whip up waste and everything. So we got 2 push to through X to Oxy, 1 skulk there. They need to get into a better spot. Not a good spot.
Pretty good med packing by Ibex keeps TomTom alive a little bit longer. Ultimately they get cleared up, and we have the first lurk out in the field in Andy. And it looks like Tommy's lurking as well.
Nope. It's gonna be a big win if Marines can take this, because all the tunnel will die.
That lurk goes down. Nice shooting from Ben.
Don't chase the Gorge, just go get the PvE. They did
It'll
protect
all
the Gorge.
turn out okay.
It'll work.
Although this is going to be a full team response. TomTom's not really going to be able to do much in Oregon, so it's pretty safe to commit to your whole team to this waste.
I'd just dump on that tunnel. The Gorge is dead. It's a good response from the aliens after that first kind of poor engagement, but Marines really should have taken that tunnel down. Still sitting on a lot of res though. Marines are on 6 RTs.
Fisk and TomTom break line of sight just a little bit. But they push the lurk off. Feather being annoyed by the single skulk. And Bayway. And Fiskbit's gonna try to save the supply RT. This is the old-fashioned 1-1-1-1-1 pressure.
Yep.
It seems to never work.
It is doing one thing though. It's keeping the aliens a little bit off res biting, but they're 2 skulks biting right now. Weapons 1 finally starting at 5.5 minutes. I think Ibex's heavy medding is delaying their upgrades a little bit.
They've been on really good res too. I'm surprised they don't have weapons 2 going. They're winning these 1v1 fights though, which is really what's keeping the res out.
But aliens are now on 4. Have been on 4 extractors since 5-minute mark. And that's gonna accelerate those fades pretty quickly.
Fades will be out in 1 more minute here. If they elect to go fade at right at 40. We've seen a lot of people wait to go fade until 45. Which kind of boggles my mind.
Every single life form is more the sooner you get it out, the more effective you're gonna be. It's not gonna worth waiting the extra half a minute or 10 minutes to get your upgrade. Same with Onos. I don't like when people wait for Onos as well.
It looks like Work in Progress's entire intention here is just hold on to as much res as they can. Which is a little bit of a mistake. If they can get some pressure done before those fades come out, especially since they already picked one of the lurks. Like, it's really important to try to get as much done as you can before the next life orb that hits.
Holding res is fine if that's your strategy, but you need to be like hardcore teching when you do that. And they've been kind of stagnant with what they've gotten protect.
Yeah, like Weapons 1 has been done here for a good 40 seconds, and he's been over 30 res the entire time. He could have had Armor 2 or Weapons 2 started.
Just started now.
Yeah.
Marines really need to focus on just taking. If they take out that tunnel and waste instead of trying to push Oxy, they'll be able to own the right side quite easier than they are right now.
They keep pushing, reinforcing this left side, but they're not even trying to pressure Oregon. We have our first fade on the field with Oldwick. We've been talking a lot about what the aliens need, or Marines need to do, but not a lot about what the aliens need to do.
Like, the only thing the aliens really need to do right now is hold their res and just focus completely on the Marine economy. I mean, they're in a good spot. They have PV up literally everywhere. But they haven't taken down enough nodes right now.
Not even sure they really need to hold their own res. The Marines aren't applying really any pressure, and if they just go all out on the Marine res, they can just solidify their lead.
And they do not have an Onos because they got that gorge. At least the Onos will be hella delayed.
Aggressive cysts into gravity. Tom against two fades here. And skylights. And he gets taken out. Tommy Lurk going down.
Ooh, good shooting there by Boone.
Shotguns just started. They'll be done in about 40 seconds.
He does have his obs, so if he can get gates out right after shotguns. I don't know, if Marines can somehow take out waste and get a gate and maybe a grav and just hold that, might be in a better spot. But if they leave waste too long, they're going to expand Bay, and this game is just going to spiral out of control.
Oh, Spiss goes for the pick on Ram, but doesn't get far enough into the room in time. With the two lurk picks, even though they can re-lurk, I would just fill up your entire team with shotguns, because the shotguns will tear these fades apart.
Yep.
I mean, their carapace fades, but without celerity, they just move so slow.
Little floating tanks.
And we haven't seen a great deal of mucus spam.
Nope.
Feather with the first shotgun.
Marines still sitting on a constant 4RT, so they have the res to stay in the game. If they pick maybe one fade and someone can get the gate out, you're in a great spot.
We have Andy with a relurk. Ram with a good couple of swipes on Feather takes out that shotgun there. Andy goes down.
And the lurk. Boone again, lurk killer.
Dialis, I expect a link to the Flash theme song.
You might be able to find that for you, Golden.
Nope, he has it ready. He has it bookmarked for when I'm playing. Good presence of mind by Fitzpit, making sure he kills or finishes that RT. His fade gets trapped a little bit, but Ben misses his shots. This is a really hard room to push in with the shotgunners. This whip can like hit you through this prop, and it's really annoying. They've had gates up for a little while. They have a base gate. I don't see why they're not putting a gravity gate right now. Intent really starting to use these fades to try to push down the Marine res.
EV going up to Bay with the hive drop and waste with the gorge on it.
Looks like they're going for a security gate and using whips to try to hit res. The gate got scouted by this drifter and popped once. Fades are responding. As is the Tommy relurk. Intent taking big Oldwick took some big hits and goes down. Fist trying to finish off this sculk so they can save the gate. Tom coming in from the flank. Tommy's got to be careful.
Oh!
Tommy gets taken out. And Ram comes
Ninja.
back in. So close. If he was a little bit more around that corner, there's a good chance he was going to die. This is
Dangerous.
a really big plus for work in progress.
That might have saved them in staying in this game.
I would just ignore these two whips and try to push this hive. It's not built yet. It's 88%.
It's just what they're doing.
They have to stay together and get this. Try to get this gorge with the crag. Meanwhile, the antlings are going right on the gate. Feather's running back to base to phase. Try to save it.
It's just a single skulk. It's gonna be 2 skulks in the gate.
Fistbit
That
not
gate-
aware of the fade coming in behind him. The gate goes down, and so does Feather. But this 3 push is still alive. Gorge is in danger.
Don't
One of the fades is pushed out.
stay together, Marines.
And this is a dead hive.
They need to stay alive after they kill the hive, though, and get another gate up. So aliens will just
working
redraw.
on the gate on the other side. Powers primed and Skylight.
105 res no bank for aliens. This hive's not a big deal then, but they are losing the map control. That's the biggest thing here.
Looks like they're going to go back to security and try to get another gate up.
That's probably the smart option. Alien's doing a good job though, getting on res now. Looks like we have 2 skulks going on supply. EC is down.
Feather recovers the shotgun that's in Skylights. Ben with a 1v2 gets taken out by the second skulk.
See, instant hive drop. Feather probably heard that, so I'm gonna try to get a gate up.
The gate should go up. Ram should not try to stop this gate by himself. And this is going to be another dead hive.
It's exactly what the Marines need here. I hope she heard the hive. That's a hurt
Not, she
fade.
just saw it.
That's a hurt fade. Oh, he gets out.
4 Marines over here. This is certainly a dead gate.
That hive.
Well, maybe not.
Marines just need to hold the gates, reestablish the res network here. Don't lose security with single alert, please.
Tommy re-lurks again. So that had to be a lurk egg, judging from the res.
Tom versus Tommy. The best engagement ever.
Wait, was that a lurk egg? He's 9 res down from it. Okay, so Andy lost his first lurk without being able to get the upgrade. That's where the 9 res difference. All his lurks without getting upgrades. That's where the res difference comes in. Tommy floating in front of 2 shotgunners and gets taken out again. Some really impressive shooting by the work in progress team.
It's like Ben versus Skulk and Fade over here in Sky.
Need some
Escape it.
phasers.
There we
This
go.
fade's in danger.
He's got plenty of health to get up.
Aol working on the back res, while Boone battles a whip to the death and succeeds.
Still getting Skulks through to bite res, which is good. That's gonna be the aliens out here. They're gonna need to just stay on res hard and break one of these gates. Which Sky,
Ibex is missing some key med packing points, which might just be his team not alerting him that he's they're in fights until it's too late.
Skygate does go down. It's a big win for aliens. They're gonna probably mass expand right away, but Ben's already pushing up to gonna kill that RT.
This is dangerous for this security gate, but it looks like they're not going to go on it. Here they go.
It's dangerous for aliens. That would have been a big win if they killed that Fade.
Boone's got to come back to the gate. I don't know where he's going. This pick gets taken out. Feather saves the gate.
Ben's still capping the left side. Completely uncontested at this point.
It looks like Intense floundering a little bit. They don't know exactly what to do.
I think on both sides, it's a little bit of that. I mean, Marines are just kind of focusing on establishing res, which is fine, but there's no pressure right now from the Marines at all. You always need to have some sort of pressure.
And with this Oxy RT, well, no PvE defense, and as low as it is, that should be their goal right now. Just ignore this Grav RT. You have somebody coming in from trash, he can recap it. And get at least a 2-push into Oxy. And even get your second gate there. Cut off the whole side of the map.
Just need some pressure.
Ram goes down. Oldwick
Some pressure.
Yeah, they need some pressure.
Like, that's the only reason why these skulks are getting through, is because the Marines are just kind of just chilling, not focusing anything. Now they're going to lose ECN supply, probably.
Three skulks on res. This is a prime time to push.
Picture look, they have no higher life forms left, so this is definitely a good time to push when you have Wep 2, Armor 1, Shotties on the field.
Oldwick just hit 40 res again. So as soon as he finishes this res node.
Work in progress, but being so tentative over in Skylights, just gotta do something off of that. I mean, you gotta defend the gate a little bit, but...
These three skulks are gonna come base. Benjamin phasing back to meet him. Pushes towards the doorway, which is a little bit of a mistake.
Mine's everywhere. Mine's everywhere. Pre-betting that.
Odd building placement. That's a very terrible odds placement. You can bite it through the wall. Covered. Fiskrit finally getting into Oxy. Hopefully he sees how low the RT is.
Just tunneling the skull.
It's 3 shots, Fisk. It's 3 shots. Just kill it. Here comes Tom Tom. Tom Tom will shoot it. Tom Tom won't shoot it. Come on, kill the RT. Make sure you get something out of this. A fade. Get the fade.
Nope. No
The fade will come back. Do either of you have welders? Weld each other.
Nope. Assists.
Oh my gosh. This guy does have a welder. He goes down. And Tom Tom goes down to the 2 bites.
Just go kill it.
Went down 2%. Meanwhile, they're in electrical core.
Fresh hive over here. Only 2 Marines, 1 shotgun, 1 LMG.
Tom Tom got another lurk egg. Why not? He has so much res sitting in the bank.
That's a win for aliens right here. This hive should be able to go up now.
Please, kill the RT. Please.
Yeah.
And it goes down. Celebrate.
Oh, silliness.
Now get a phase gate. Extend this fight so that security can pinch. Feather, you have to pinch. Anytime you see your team fighting and you're this close, you have to try to get there in time.
Okay, hold on.
Boone picking the Drifter, which will delay the hive being grown. And they're going to work on the Crag next. AO coming in to try to delay. Pinocchio out of the chair, coming in to delay as well. AO cleans it up in time.
Like, for aliens though, right now, I mean, they're getting this hive up pretty well. I would try to re-PvE Oxy and hold that while getting EC up. Possibly expanding EC to supply as soon as that goes up. The aliens are still in this.
They have so much res. I would just syst everything. You syst the waste node, you syst up Bay and Bay power node, syst all the way to repair, both the RT and the res node. They'll take the nodes down to 50% health, both the power nodes and the res nodes. I'm not sure if it gets the res nodes down to 50%. But I know the power nodes are at least half armor, or are half armor. And it just increases the time, it decreases the amount of time it takes to kill power for any skulks. Ram cutting it close here, runs out of energy. Boom can pistol
Uh-oh,
him, but he reloads. And that Crag heal through the wall kind of saved him.
A few missed shots and the Crag, yeah.
This is good
Oxygate.
pressure in Sky.
That's exactly what they needed. Oxygate to go up now. They can establish res there.
Draw the entire alien team to this side to defend the hive, and they get this Oxygate out.
I would possibly move security gate to the edge of gravity, but it's not a super big deal. Because if you have a gate in gravity, you can easily pressure through Sky through offload, but the security gate's not doing a whole lot for him right now.
So many Marines dead. I would beacon to get everybody alive and pile through this gate.
That's a dead gate.
Benjamin coming in to save it, lagging a little bit. Get the skulk, get the skulk, get the skulk, get the skulk.
Nah, it's gone. Oh!
Weapons 3 started. You're on 40 res. What do you do now?
They have cats. Start using them.
Maybe cats and turrets? Build some arcs.
Fisk getting a little too far there. Somehow it's still alive.
Yeah, the other two players really need to get in this room with him. Ram getting really low. Oldwood getting really low.
That fade. That should be a dead fade.
Pistols,
Die.
pistols, pistols.
Oh.
Ben misses his shots. So I haven't gotten a chance to test this, but I really wanted to try arcing Organ from this spot in X right here.
You
like
can't.
as far over as you can. It looks really close.
Worsfold tried. You can't.
Oh yeah, there's a pipe there. I guess that won't work. This pipe is there.
Yeah. That would be really stupid if you could.
Hyvo probably would have found that out by now. He loves arcs. You have 40 res, spend it on something. Build max and turrets and arcs. And here's the turret.
We're gonna see a stalemate here until AO gets his Zonos out.
Won't be too long, less than a minute.
And he'll have Onos in about 2 minutes as well, so I'm feeling that it's kind of like a doomsday timer for the Marines. They gotta do something here before that happens.
Well, they'll be on weapons 3, armor 2. If they can get probably one of these fades down, I think they have a good shot. Especially since the timer on the Onos is like 2 minutes apart.
Yep.
It gives you a good opportunity to kill one Onos before the second one comes up. I like this offload phase gate as your secondary. I like Oxy better with moving the gravity gate, or the security gate to the gravity in this area here, to the left, right next to that doorway. But I think this is a good second option.
Instead of Oxy, I would put it in X. If you have it in Oxy and offload, you have a big line open to the middle through that vent.
That's easy enough to cover with like turrets and X or something, or just one Marine that's guarding Oxy, stand like in the doorway.
Turrets in the middle of X would probably be pretty ideal.
This is a dead gate and offload, maybe? Unless Fisk can pull him. Pulls all the aliens off, but nobody's phasing. Ben comes in.
Shoot the skulks. Shoot the
Misses
skulks.
Andy with his entire clip. Reloads. Tom comes through.
That should be dead fades. Dead fades all around. Kill him.
Oh, I couldn't
Lucky
refocus on the fade
fades.
in time. And all the back res is down. Marines are now on 2 RTs. That means you have to recap. Recap for a while. These Onos are definitely coming out. Andy's at 64 res. I really hope he's not waiting for that or AO rather, is at 64 res.
Weren't we just talking about this earlier?
Well,
Don't wait with your life form to get your upgrade.
yeah.
You still, an Onos without an upgrade is more effective than a single Skulk. Hands down.
Well, they excel at different things. The single Skulk lets you kill res, but once those Onos come up, he's Onos now.
Just having an Onos in the field though is it's constant pressure by proximity. You can just leave the Onos right in sky, right outside that gate, and Marines will constantly have to have people there guarding it.
That's true, but you also it cuts off all your res pressure, so you really have to use the Onos to do something at some point.
But they know that the entire right side is dead right now. The Onos would easily be able to crush that gate without ups.
And AO has his upgrade. Andy's ready to Onos too.
And there's the Onos.
And this is the dead gate. I would just beacon the
Umbra?
shotguns out.
Umbra? Look. Spam that Umbra.
I don't have Umbra yet.
Oh.
Haven't you ever watched a game before?
Oh, what game are we playing?
Joshly, the uninformed caster?
I don't know what's going on.
Your game knowledge is worse than Red Dog's.
Whoa. Well, I just kind of assumed, since he's floating like a bajillion res, that he would have Umbra at this point.
Oh shit, they're going to base. I was taking a drink. There's the beacon. This Onos has to be careful. Oh, this Onos should die.
It's a dead Onos.
Pistols. Pistols. Stop
Dead
pistoling.
Onos.
Lucas. That's a dead Onos. Really an overextension on the AO's part. And they could take this straight to the hive. But they're probably not going to.
Really, you're floating 90 res for most of the game, and Umbra's like the single most powerful upgrade you can get when you have lurks out.
You just
I just
started
kind of
biomass
assumed.
6.
What are they going for?
I think he's just getting biomass. There's nothing really on Bio 6 that is worth getting it.
The Sana, I'm gonna get biomass because it's biomass strat.
Is that extra health plus access to rupture and bone wall? Is the
Bone
Bio
Wall's
2
at
and
5
Bio 3?
though.
Bone.
Oh, I'm
No,
thinking
Bone
Bone
Wall.
Shield. I'm thinking Bone Shield.
This might be the dead gate again. The Andy
It's a dead
Onos
gate.
is out.
Andy's in.
This Marine
For the
team's
love
just
of God,
floundering about what
Get
to
Umbra
do.
up and just go steamroll the entire map with the Onos.
Almost out of Tommy Onos as well. Both Marines and Oxy getting caught on the reload. 3 push coming in to try to recap the room. Fisk missing some key shots on Tommy.
Marines still have the res slow, but they're just losing so much map control.
Here's the first arc. Oldwick getting really low. He doesn't really have an escape route. Except the Marines pull out of Oxy. Ram getting really low as well. It's almost out of position. Catfax, Catfax, Catfax. That's a dead Onos. The Lurk may die as well.
Wait.
Boon's a full reload. Onos down, Lurk down. Skulk in, Skulk down. Ibex is trying this arc thing, which we already know doesn't work. Oh, I guess it's not deployed.
No, he's trying to get it over there. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It'll hit Oxy from there though. But
Mm,
Oxy's gonna die anyway. So we're looking for the Marines to get 2 more arcs, get an Oxy gate, and they just march up to this hallway. You put the arcs right here in this corner. Right here. Easy to defend, easy to take the hive down. No Onos to push through.
Talking about the pipe arcing
The
spot?
pipe works in transfer arcing.
Okay, yeah.
Gorge is up with Biobomb, but they're dropping this armory block, and those arcs can't go through there. And the Fades can usually fit.
A Bile Gorge is going to be rather annoying as well, unless the Fade just lets him die.
Rather getting one of the two Skulks. Might get the other one. Close, but no cigar. This Fade can't do anything to this arc.
All the stuff down here in supply is dying on its own.
Oh,
because it's
barely
assisted.
not invested. That's actually... Oh, the cyst was growing. It didn't quite reach the crack in time.
It's not going to reach anything else
Not
in
gonna
time
reach-
either.
Well, the whips won't die, but the RT will. And Work in Progress just needs to push for the win. As soon as they start pushing, all this res is safe, because they're going to pull everybody to try to save it.
Still have two Fades to deal with. They're going to... Tommy should Onos soon, but just waiting for that upgrade.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Pressure safeguards your res as well as defending. Even better than defending does.
Just these Fades cannot be greedy like this. They need to start working together.
Fizz could have filled that hole and blocked that Fade in so well.
These two Fades and the Onos are the only thing that are keeping the aliens in right now. I mean, they have map control, but without upgrades or higher life forms, everything is just going to die.
And missing some key shots against Old Wick. Ram's still in here. This is so greedy. How did he fit through there?
He works out.
The left side of the armory. It's a skinny Fade. Three
Doing some
skulls working on
recapping
this
now.
back res. This is so annoying as a commander. You just lose everything.
I think they're just delaying until Tommy gets the Onos up in one tick.
These Fades are just delaying at this gate while the Skulks kill the other gate, which is a pretty good play. And they're gonna lose everything in this room again. Need that pressure, guys. Need that pressure.
What a silly game.
Aliens are doing such a great job with keeping the res down and keeping the Marines from, well,
Quick black bars and
Yeah.
barely makes it out of there.
not keeping the Marines from pressuring, but making the Marines want to do other stuff other than pressure.
Just like, even like a solo guy running down, suiciding an EC just for ups or something, it'll pull like a Fade or two away. Just something to allow you to reestablish.
Here's the Onos again.
See you
Will
later.
this one
Axie.
overcommit? I'll find out. Stay tuned.
Wow, gold. So BM.
I'm sorry. That's a dead gate. That's
That's
a
a
late
dead gate.
armory block. Boone somehow getting through. Tom somehow getting through. They get cleaned up. Benjamin's gonna try to do something over here, but without a welder.
Is spotted by the Drifter.
This game was totally in Work in Progress's hands, and they kind of just threw it away a little bit. I think they don't have a clear idea of what to do when they're ahead. Onos is chasing down this arc. So here's what you do. You build a bay gate, so you have a gate on the field. It's kind of hard for the Onos to kill. Kill this fade.
Which is also kind of hard to do.
Apparently. Kill this other fade. Looks like they're gonna go for a waste gate. They have so much P-res. Why are they running out around with that? No shotguns. There's no Umbra. There's no lurks.
Which is a good question. Why is there not Umbra? I'm amazed that there's no Umbra at this point. We're at 40 minutes, and you guys have so much res.
Marines back up on 5 RTs. Aliens get a waste tunnel up. They're gonna go for a waste hive. This gate is almost unpreventable at this point.
I'd like to see a single armory block as well. And here comes the
That might be a dead
Onos.
Onos.
That's like 5 Marines in there.
Tom with some good shots of Fistbit takes him out. They really
the
can't chase this Onos. It's nowhere near low
Ram
enough.
just Walker fading everything from behind. Everything dies there.
At Onos bait with a quick mucus and some heals from the Gorge. Full health coming back in.
Stay on the gate, Onos. There you go. There you go. That's a dead gate.
And I really, in good conscience, can't even recommend Work in Progress to call it a game. Because if they're still on 4 RTs, if they push back and get a gravity gate, like a traditional center of the map gate, recap some res, get some arcs up, they can really take this game back.
They need just to establish map control. I mean, at this point, there's no... It doesn't matter about alien RTs. It's just... They have so much res.
Fistbit has 91 res. Buy some shotguns for your team, man. Even if you're not going to use it, buy some shotguns. Buy some mines. Put mines somewhere so they kill the skulks. Feather into mid. Ben, don't shoot feather.
Oh no, it's mine trap. Just put like 13 mines in the ground.
It takes more than 13.
Fistbit manages to pick the gorge around the Onos and the Fade sitting there. Kind of amazed by that.
Tom. It's really close to killing Oldwick. Oldwick should have just ran away and let the Onos deal with it.
Oh my goodness. Olwix and Ram are both in Fade or Onos res in like a minute or two.
I think we're just going to end up seeing 3 Onoses go to base and win.
Please, Golden. Aliens are gonna cap every RT before we see that.
I'm hoping we'll see 3 Onoses. Boone and Fistbit crouch walking through here. Not quite sure what they think they're doing.
They're being Heracles.
Heracles does it in corners, okay?
Heracles
Not in the
does
middle
it
of the
everywhere. He crouch walks everywhere. Marines are gonna be down to 2 RTs after this.
Aliens are just wandering around.
Just killing Marines. And
What just happened? Oh, they recycled the AA and they're getting jetpacks. Okay. So maybe this is why they've been saving the res, because they were going jetpacks. I really don't think it's something that they need.
but Golden. They can buy a lot of jetpacks.
Shoot Oldwick! Boom. They can buy a lot of jetpacks.
Why don't they have like any shotties in the field though? What?
Because they're saving for jetpack shotguns.
But they have like 100 P-Res.
I know.
How many times do you think you're gonna die with the jetpack shotgun?
I don't know.
What the fuck, Golden?
Watch your language, sure.
Oh,
It's okay, I have the mature content filter on.
good.
We have a gate back on the field. It only took 8 minutes. Oldwick, so close to dying. Somehow escapes.
It's okay, Golden. When he dies, he can almost. That's 66 res.
Tommy coming in. Tommy getting low. Tommy going out.
roaming around.
Free range.
Free range cattle.
We have a second gorge tunnel from electrical core to Baywing
Like I said, Golden, they need to cap every RT
with gorge tunnels.
with a gorge tunnel.
The no sys strat. Tommy just waiting here.
Okay, what I want
The
to see
Predator
here,
waiting for his opportunity to strike.
I want Ram to go Onos. I want Olik to go Onos. I want AO to go Lurk and be an Umbra dispenser. I want them to get Umbra. And I want them to go kill the chair. Because this game has gone on long enough.
So Beacon to get jetpack.
jetpacks. Please buy
Oh,
jetpacks.
don't phase. Please don't phase and we'll lose your jetpacks. Don't
No,
do it.
no,
Okay.
no, they're,
Woo.
Stampede of the...
I was so worried. This jetpack rush gets spotted. 2 people get hit by the whip. It's not a huge
It's okay,
deal.
they're going base. Which could be a really bad thing for that Onos if they beacon.
These whips are in a pretty good spot.
Oh, they're
Beacon,
going
beacon,
for
beacon,
the-
beacon. You have to beacon, you have to beacon.
Stay on
Might
the
be
wing,
a little
stay on
bit
the
late.
wing. Oh, Onos is way out now.
Oh, all the Marines didn't reload.
They could have won that right there.
One guy stay, everybody else go. Or everybody weld.
Sweet Jesus, you don't need more fades.
They
Just
did
go
get the
Onos.
hive. They did get the hive.
They have 70 some res gold.
Boone's gonna die to these whips. Go get the gravity gate back up. Boone's sacrificing his 35 P res. Oh, this is a dead Onos. Go for the Onos, go for the Onos. Go for him carefully. Chase him hard, chase him hard.
Bone wall? Bone wall? Bone wall? Commander, hello?
Gets in the tunnel.
Tunnel
2
to
fades in
nowhere.
base. He goes to electrical. Oh, you don't have to beacon for that. 2% on the gravity hive, that'll never go up. But waste will, maybe.
Gravity's the champion
Electrical
hive. Golden.
mine.
Believe in it. Believe in the gravity hive.
Fist getting caught from behind.
See? Gravity hive's gonna win.
But it's okay that Fist dies because he still has 66 reps.
Guess you were right. They were playing it smart.
One
No!
shot.
That champion hive, guys.
Careful killing Oldwick, he's just gonna go on us.
He should go on us, is what he should do.
Yeah.
So should Ram.
Gate going up in gravity.
They can like dual upgrade Onos right now. And just go end it. You don't need the phase.
Here we go, base it, base it. Base back, that's a dead Onos.
Oh.
Focus the Onos, focus the Onos.
Onos? Onos?
Don't chase the Onos, kill the fades.
Just kill the fade so they can go Onos. Kill Ram.
Oh gosh. Meds? No meds. Oh, this gets a little painful to watch at this point. 46 minutes in.
But I see the win. The win formula is right there. But they're not doing it.
But they're inexperienced, right? They're the Div 2 area of teams.
But I mean,
For the love of God, just get Umbra.
Oh, Zephyr's here.
25
watching.
minutes ago, get Umbra.
You have
I'm still
120
here.
res. You
I'm
just
still here.
Get Umbra and drop lurk eggs. You get a lurk egg, and you get a lurk egg. Everybody gets a lurk egg.
No, they just need Ram and Oldwick to Onos, and they need one other person to Umbra. An Umbra
But
dispenser.
Ao's almost too. Maybe
Oh,
that's what
sweet
they're
Jesus.
waiting
4 Onos.
for. 4 Onos in the gorge.
They don't have gold in there.
Sounds like a
so
porno.
It might actually work on the chair.
Hey, I didn't hear clockwise, okay?
Golden the clocks. You know which way they turn.
No. When's the last time I saw an analog clock? Let's
I
be
have an
honest.
analog clock.
Here we go, Oldwig.
Kill Oldwig. Kill Oldwig. Let him go Onos.
Barely
Oh.
escaping.
They're chasing the Umbra, not Umbra.
Umbra Enzyme Onos. He's not low. Fisk, you're just
They don't
gonna lose
have
your
Umbra yet,
again.
Golden.
Not Umbra. Mucus. Mucus Enzyme Onos.
It's called a Christmas Onos. Kill him? Kill him? Yeah!
Oh gosh.
Onos.
Alright,
Onos.
we're gonna get a
100
second
res.
Onos.
Look at that 100 res right there, Oldwig. You got this.
Maybe he's just stockpiling res for contamination whips later on.
What
They're gonna
if
hit.
what if he goes straight again? What would you do?
I'm gonna leave the server. If he goes
I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna watch him.
Please, for the
I'll
love
watch
of God.
going on. He's looking for a good X spot. He went in the tunnel.
Go, Onos.
Going to Pipeworks. It's safer to egg there, right?
No. What
Oh,
are you doing?
He's going to electrical.
It's gotta be a forward Onos.
We have a waste hit. I really want to see what he eggs into. Oh no!
Hey!
But they're gonna lose waste.
So happy. Graham's at 100 now too. Here comes the beacon. Stay on the chair and win, or do something. Dear Intent, when you guys go back and watch this cast, you will learn to go Umbra, get the 3 Onos up, and go win, so Joshi does not commit suicide.
Onos Umbra is so strong. So 37% reduction on shotguns and 27% on LMGs. It's a little bit weaker to
Hey,
the
we have our
Cat
Onos.
LMG.
We have the
That's
3 Onos.
that pretty much nulls all weapons upgrades.
It does.
We have the. Let's do it. Let's do it, team.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Here we
Here
go,
we
here we
go.
go, here we go.
We could see
Where's
the
the
end of
odds?
this game.
They see the
Nope.
Onos now. Any beacon?
Chair.
One
Chair.
beacon.
Stand. No. What?
Oh, if they call targets, these Onos are dead. They called Oldwick.
It's okay.
Oh, they built an armor wall to keep them in.
Yeah, it's over.
Kill Oldwick. Kill Oldwick.
Command station under attack.
Shoot the low Onos. He's so low.
Oh my goodness.
He's so low. That's game.
Yay.
Work in progress. You put up a valiant effort. Intent. You also put up a valiant effort.
I need to go get alcohol. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, that concludes round number 1.
Yo. We have
Jesus.
3 more coming. I also need to grab more beverages. I thought I had enough to last. Turns out I was wrong. I will be right back.
I don't even drink, and I need a beer after that.
That actually sounds like a good idea.
Go get one. Okay, I'm back.
I have returned.
Yeah, I'm back too.
They're agreeing to take a 5-minute break, it seems.
Wow, we could be in for a really long night.
That was long.
How come we always get the games, Golden.
The goofy ones. What was the last goofy one we did?
The like 30 whip one on Descent.
What team was that?
I don't even remember. That was Bonker's team and
Was it-
someone else.
Oh yes, it was Hard Twat versus
That's when
wasn't Longo, was it?
I don't remember. That's when Hitler Zephyr laid the law down.
Wasn't that the match that I got kicked out of?
Yup.
Yeah. Kick the lead admin. It's a good idea.
Oh, Versal's in the stream chat. Hello, Versal.
Versal.
Versal's attending Zephram's petting zoo right now.
Let's bring him in here.
Why
Let's
do
get
we have
some-
a channel called Pug Overlord's Kennel?
Don't worry about it, Golden. I made it for Gorgeous. It's got a really good picture in it. Look at it.
But it's a kennel.
Oh, that's where he belongs.
That's a great picture.
Let's get Versal here for some between round analysis.
Versal moved in
Hello,
from
Versal.
Rams petting zoo by Josh Hagee.
What the
You're on stream.
It's the tightest casting team.
How do you feel about what you've been watching?
I don't even know how you get that much res and not do stuff with it.
Like, when I made the mistake of assuming Umbra was up, and Umbra wasn't up, and they had 50 res, or what was it? Like 80? It was a lot.
They capped out in res at the end of the match.
So did some players on both teams. Oh my goodness, if this next round is like that long, I don't even know.
Alright, we're going to close down the audio and put on some light music for you guys while we finish out this break.
Golden, sweet tune.
Alright, welcome back. We have a 1 ready up. We're just waiting on Intent for the second round of Work in Progresses versus Intent's seeding match. If Work in Progress wins the next 3 rounds, they will move up to Div 2. If they only win 2 of the next 3 rounds, it's kind of like a admin's discretion.
It's Hitler Ephraim's choice, and we're going live.
I don't appreciate that. that use of Hitler's name.
He acknowledges this, Golden.
Hitler was a nice guy compared to Zephyr.
Wow.
Wow. I just got cut from Titus. See you later, guys. We have the same spawns. Marines, of course, starting in docking control. We have the Arms Lab first. Against the aliens, win Pipe with a early Gorge. Gonna drop the tunnel in Oregon, it looks like. My first contact was here in supply with a Parasite by Sixbit. 3 more Parasites. He's gonna need med pack soon.
Marine's doing a pretty standard 2-1-2 split with one guy routing shipping. Only main hole right now is through offload, but supply should have that covered.
Boone taking some chip. I would just go back and heal if I was him. You can't really stop these 2 pushes by yourself, and the chances of getting a pick here are pretty slim.
Just get the parasites.
And you missed the parasite. You only hit Ram back in repair rather. Fisk getting picked as well, even though he parasited Tommy like 3 more times.
Intent's doing some aggressive building, still no pressure yet. Looks like the same Gorge channel configuration coming out of Work in Progress that Intent used, all the way up to Waste from Oregon. It's going to allow them to hold 4 RTs, but they do have to clear this bay push, otherwise that tunnel will be in trouble.
And they should do something soon. They should pick one of these things to crush, because if they wait any longer, they're going to end up with 2 people pressuring both sides of the tunnel, and it's really hard to deal with. Right now, they just have to go clear Waste.
The tunnel's dead. Don't pop out of there, Gorgie.
Go back in. Go back in.
Go back in the hole.
That's a dead Gorge. Whoa.
What?
What?
What? I saw the Gorge go in with like 25% health.
Interp. That's what we'll call
into
it.
the tunnel.
Interp. 2 Skulks in Marine start. Shooting on the IP, only got it down to 85%. It's a single IP, they're both cleaned up by the commander.
Oh, it's got the really good IP spawn.
Yeah. Well, that's not the really good one. The really good one is when it's hanging over the stairs and you can put a mine underneath it. They did lose both sides of the Gorge tunnel. The Oxy expansion was stopped. Weapons 1 has started. The Marines are on 4 RTs already with another 2 dropped, 1 in Waste. And 1... Oh, they redropped repairs.
I mean, at this point, they have the PvE up in Oregon. They should just crush this 2-man inside Oxy and get your expansion going again, but they need to pick a side. They got the flank coming.
Alright, so Oxy's clear. They have TomTom on res over here. They really need to get res down on the right side. Both of these Skulks should go on res on the right side. But Ben is going to come back to Oregon to try to get the second pick on the 2nd Marine. He waited until they went by. That might have been a good opportunity to try to get that pick. Instead, they're going to try to do a team fight here. Ayo baited out towards the vent, gets picked off, and both get cleared with very minimal damage done to the
TomTom doing a good job on res on the left side. Right side still fully capped.
So regardless of losing the Gorge early and losing the Gorge tunnels, it's not really a huge deal. I mean, it could have been better having that Gorge tunnel up. But as long as they get this res down, the 4 nodes that the Marines have capped right now, they'll still be in good shape.
They know they just capped or cleared the entire left side. I'd like to see Work in Progress pack the right side real quick and just get that down. It'll really delay the ups.
Boone with a good kill on Oldwick, only taking like 30 damage. And they're working on getting parasites on everybody. Both Marines in Pub are unparasited, both Marines in X are parasited. So Fistbit's going to be able to sneak through here. Tom in the base, antagonizing the Marines, gets the comm out of the chair. Fistbit comes in.
Oh, get that kill, get that kill.
Oh, hit one more bite. He's got the bite. The comm's going to have to get out again, which means this guy in security will die. Unless the lurk doesn't engage. Benjamin backs off. Slight mistake by Ben, well, either Ben or Fisk. Fisk should have called the commander was out, and Fisk should have been able to engage that Marine with no Benpex being able to be dropped. And Marines are back up to 5 RTs. EC is dropped but uncapped. And Aliens really need to get on this res. Feather's starting to bite repair. Boone should go on Baywing and be able to finish it before any response is possible. Ram's coming back to save repair, and the respawner should be building this obs and going straight to gravity.
They did a really good job cleaning res at one point, but then they just kind of, the aliens stopped pressuring and let the Marines recap the whole bottom side of the map.
There was that 2-minute period or so where they tried the 2 base hits.
It's like a little bit of indecisiveness on the aliens' part. I mean, they're doing a good job with these engagements, but I feel like they just don't have some direction. Like once they make a big pick.
Only a single lurk here for the Aliens, which is unusual to see in this game and age. Usually you see 2. Tom coming in on the reload to try to get that pick, but Tommy picks him off. Ayo fully reloaded. Picks off Feather. Boone gets Ayo, and Benjamin comes in to clean up. He should be able to clear this Marine. Maybe? Ben?
Ben? Team? Hello?
That was probably a good decision for him to get out, because if he missed another bite, he was going to die to the reload.
T-Res lurk egg is dropped up in pipe.
That must be for Feather. It was the Gorge. One Marine in waste working on it, gonna be reinforced by a second from Baywing. Oldwick lags out. That is unfortunate, but it's already past the I don't know what the rule is in Super 4. Is it the 1-minute rule, Zephram?
It's 2 minutes, I think.
That's 30 seconds.
It's a 30-second rule, so we're maintaining the same rule from the World Cup for restart. Ben can clean this up. It's a little bit dangerous though, so he's going to back out without dying. And he's clear to retreat. Feather should be able to come back and clear up. Feather not notified that this Marine had lagged out. The whip is still biling the dead Marine, which is kind of funny to see.
Yep.
Still 6 RTs for the Marines. They've been on at least 3 since the 1-minute mark, or since the 30-second mark. Benjamin dangerous entering. Feather cleans it up. I would just take all of the Aliens and come straight down this lane, and then you come back up, go straight to repairs, clear gravity repairs, come back up to big and clear those 2 Marines. Somebody pointed out in what weapons 3 started. I've not been watching the upgrades. That's a lot of res. I guess it makes sense with the minimal med packing and the high res count.
Marines haven't really dropped below 4 RTs since like the 1-minute mark, except for like a 10-second interval around 6 minutes. So they've definitely been holding the res.
Somebody pointed out on stream that the Skylight's res or power node is already built. And they're wondering why that is. Playing on high ping, if you're unused to it, if you try to stop at that like 99% mark, that's so easy to do on like 50 ping. If you're above like 120, it can be really hard to stop building in time. You have to stop at like the 90.
Stop in time, but
It'll
just
finish
keeps
in minutes, yeah.
both fades getting very low.
But they'll just heal. I don't know why he's healing at the crag here instead of just going back to the hive. The hive is a little bit faster. All 5 Marines pushed up to the north side of the map. Phase gate is dropped in base. No other phase gates dropped yet. It's probably going to drop one in Skylights if they can clear this with the 3 Marines here. Fisk getting 1 pick. Boone getting another. And this other Marine's going to die to the 3 life forms. But the gate in Waste is built. And with 2 IPs, this phase gate in base will go up in the next 10 seconds. If both build. Yep.
I'm getting some crazy in-game lag spikes, but let's see if that's also.
You also have a obnoxious beeping. Or maybe it's
Yeah,
your
I saw
phone
that.
vibrating.
Yeah, BRB.
They already have this gate and waste up. There's 4 Marines in there. Just the right move here is to just go clear the res behind. Marines should be looking for a second gate in Skylights. Here it goes dropped. And aliens look like they're looking for an opportunity to do something. Indecisive about what that something is. Skylights gate does go up. This bit's gonna take down the pub nodes. Res node. So this phase gate setup, the triangle gate that we have set up here, will deny the 2, really the only 2 viable hive locations that the aliens have at this point. They're going to have to break a gate before they can drop a second hive. And they're going to try to break Skylights. 3 Marines are going to pile through.
I am back.
2
Big
Marines
engagement,
die.
Sky.
3rd Marine is dead. Tom
is
really
super
low.
low.
Ram got caught on the reload,
Okay.
but gets fade down. Boone, so low going around that corner. Fisk was biting on waste. Not anymore. And Gravity RT is dropped. It looks like they're echoing Harvesters out, which can be useful. The RTs on the field end up being at full health. You're not risking any drifters. Bay dies to no cysts, which is a problem in the current patch. The buildings taking damage off infestation do not send alerts, so you have to be really cognizant of the fact that when your infestation goes down. 2 lurks here against 3 shotgunners. That's a bad fight to take. You really just want to get out of there, and Ben loses his life. Boone on the east side of the map, looking to do
If you look at
something
their-
about this waste gate.
If you look at their sys network right now, I mean, they have the right side basically primed. I would almost sack Oregon, and just take out that waste gate.
I don't even know if I would go for the waste gate. I would just kill repairs, and I would kill Bay, and I would drop these harvesters. And the amount of time that the Marines have to spend at those harvesters to kill them and then cap them will give you the opening to kill the gate.
Which is exactly what they're doing, it looks like. Scopes are getting through on repairs.
And these fades need to try to... I don't even know if I would try to defend this. Feather's probably going to lose her life here. And she does go down. But she can relurk because she was gorge and got the lurk egg. Benjamin can relurk as well. Fisk got taken out at the repairs node. Tom got taken out at the pub node. Benjamin fights a little bit to pull him back. I would have waited a couple of seconds for him to get further away.
Fisk is 1 minute out from Onos, so hopefully they can hold off until that happens and break one of these gates.
Hopefully he goes on us right away. I think I've yelled at work in progress enough about that he won't delay too much. He does get a good kill on Andy. That is a shotgun down, I believe. It looks like it is an LMG down, so it's not really something the Marines have to retrieve. They're looking to move the Skylights gate up into Oregon, which could be a good move. It denies 1 extra alien RT, but it limits the amount that you can guard this route out through the Oregon vent. Tom and Benjamin coming in for the base hit. Benjamin was spotted by the observatory. They're going to get right on this respawning IP. Nobody near the gate. Oldwick's face back. Andy.
Stay on the IP, stay on the IP. Kill the IP now.
Yeah, if Benjamin stayed on that IP, there was a good chance he was going to get it down. Fisk and Feather on the waste gate. They break the waste gate. This organ gate is not up. They'll respawn in about 4 seconds.
Even if his organ gate goes up, that waste gate pick is huge. That's going to allow the Marines to take all those nodes over there.
Repair is already echoed out. Andy will be going there to kill it. They recycled the sky gate, which is a very, very, very amateur mistake. You always want to try to have 2 gates on the field, even if they're this close to each other. It's just so much easier. It just makes this gate safe because you can phase into the skylight gate and just run over and save the organ gate, or vice versa, depending on
You're
which
putting
one
your
they're attacking.
entire pressure on one gate, and if that gate goes down, you're back at square one in your base.
Repair is desisted. It's taking damage. Looks like Ibex does not realize this. But Ram is here anyways to finish off that RT. Bay is built, and we're looking for Waste to be echoed next. Fisk is up as Ionos at 63 res, so it looks like he did not delay at all. And they're going to try to crush this organ gate. With 2 Marines recapping, it's a great opportunity. They just have to be very careful. Let the Onos go in first, try to bait out some bullets. Boone, that's very dangerous to leave off. You have to exit this fight now, and you're not going to be here to clean up the Marines.
Nope, he's staying. He's got a gorge in
Really
there.
ballsy. Even with the gorge, that's really ballsy. And this is what we were talking about. If you had this Skylights gate still, you could have beaconed and everybody phased through, and you had a pretty good shot at killing the Onos. Instead, they're going to switch to a security gate. And Oldwick's going to take out this gravity RT. At this point, as the aliens, I would switch to an EC expansion, try to kill EC and supply. And that puts you kind of in the same situation as we saw last game with the same type of gate setup, same kind of upgrades, although a little bit faster. And we're looking at another 45-minute game here, guys.
Yep. It's just gonna keep rotating back and forth. Unless they can break this gate really soon, but they have the armory block up right away.
Yeah, that's a double armory block. I believe he'll... If he kills the first armory, he'll be able to fit through. And definitely cannot fit through on the other side, though.
I'd like to see a really aggressive south expansion from the aliens here by locking down EC and possibly supply.
I think even assisting through offload to gravity would be a smart move, because you could assist all the way to repair, and just every time you clear those harvesters or extractors, you take the echo harvester out. And again, you're using your res to delay the recap. Armor 3 started, which is something you really don't often see. Armor 3 is like a 1-hit difference from an Onos if they get a med pack. That's like the only case where Armor 3 is really important.
Yep. It definitely helps a little bit, but I don't know if it's worth the 40 res investment.
Yeah, I would much rather get cap packs. They did get Nano Shield though, which is only something I've seen in the Australian League and out of Australian commanders. Fiskbit kind of low here. Feather coming in as a gorge. If they had Catalyst, Fiskbit very easily could have died. Ram trying to work an Oxy with the shotgun, takes 1 hit from a whip. Micah the Drifter, backed up by Tommy. Boone comes in, 1 swipe.
Boone
He's
taking a big hit.
Out. And an
he's
armory block has dropped.
This is Web 3 shotties. I mean, you're gonna... It's hard. I wouldn't even be taking these engagements alone at all.
That armory block is passable by everything except an Onos, and the gorge is kind of fat. I don't know if we can get through there. But it's still only 4 hits for the Onos to take out, as the Onos does 200 damage to structures per attack. Three, 4, that is clear. If he goes in now, they have a good shot at clearing. There's 3 whips in the room. Aeol's taking some big hits. Tom gets taken out. The Bone Wall saves Tommy and almost kills Boone. This is dangerous for Fiskbit to keep pressing, but he's going to go on anyways. The YOLO, and he comes back around, and that's a dead on us. That's an overextension. That did not need to happen. Benjamin just needs to get out on res. There's not much he can do against the 2 shotgunners by himself. He's gonna go in anyway.
3 whips in Oxy. They are doing the right thing by expanding south, but they need to identify that like there's 2 Marines in supply. That leaves the other gate pretty open.
But they've been fighting these 3 Marines in Oxy anyways. They need to kill them before they can really go to the gate. And having just lost the Onos, I think their confidence is going to be a little bit down. If they instead switch to res and every single skulk, like don't even worry about these skulks at EC or Marines at EC. Go clear all the back res and you'll find your opportunity to clear the gate later. Big balls Boone going in with 3 shotgunners, barely escapes with his life. 14%.
So we have 3 Marines in Oxy, 2 Marines in EC. That gate is wide open, but it just needs to be identified. Don't worry about Oxy. You're not going to be able to do anything alone, Boone. Just...
They're just setting up for a base hit here, which I think is a pretty smart move. The security gate might be better. They won't get that. Not in time for the beacon. And all 4 skulks die. Boone can't really help out. And they're just going to walk right back in Oxy. They really didn't accomplish anything. All they did was kill 10 res of the Marines.
I mean, res at this point, when you're 3-3, killing res isn't going to do a whole lot. You got to make some big plays here, even if you have to force them.
You're looking to clear res and then clear the gate. Always try to clear res before you try to clear the gate. If there's no res to recap, then every single Marine can guard gates. 7 RTs. Look at the res graph here for a second. They still have not dropped between 3 RTs the entire game. They've been on 4+ since 17 minutes. Boone's trying to do as much as he can solo. We're waiting for Benjamin to go Onos.
Boone going really low.
Oh,
What?
it's taken out by the interp. Those curving bullets.
How?
Curved bullets.
How did that... Like, I'm looking where the shot just went, and...
It's interp, man. It happens. It's not a big deal.
No, that's not interp. I don't know how he even
It is
landed that shot.
interp. On
10
his,
feet?
yeah, on
15
his
feet
screen, the skulk is still at the corner. Forcing an X beacon. That's a pretty good play.
All skulks
Oh, and they've got the
field
base
now.
gate too. They can clear the Skylights gate that they don't know about, so they're not going to.
Ben's gonna find it, but it's gonna be too late.
Moon's lagging a little bit.
At this point, I mean, even if Tom goes fade and they get feather up, I don't know. They're
Well,
just so far behind.
They'll be on a Tom fade to delay, and then they're going to be on a Benjamin and a Feather Onos. But the Feather Onos isn't going to come up for another 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, I didn't see Ben's res. I guess that's why they're still in right now.
Marines are only on 3 RTs. Feather's working on Bay. That's going to drop them below 3 RTs for the first time since the 30-second mark. 2 skulks on the waist RT. Tommy can't really safely build. Alien's only on 1 RT, so that's 7 minutes for the second Onos. Benjamin's going to be up in 5, unless they can get another RT on. Two skulks. Killing upgrades. Com is down. If they clear eggs right now. Could be looking at the end. 4 skulks up against 2 shotgunners. No medpacks get dropped. 1 medpack gets dropped, but it's too late. Marines busy recapping. Aliens need to get some more harvesters up. Start echoing that stuff out. I would
Lost
echo to
all the
waste.
celerity.
Yeah, that's not a huge deal though. Your Onos aren't going to have upgrades, so I wouldn't even bother redropping it. I would just get these harvesters up. Marines quickly back up on 5 RTs. Maybe. Shortly.
Maybe.
That'll go up. It'll be back on 5.
I mean, they know they're just skulks and base. I would just get everyone to go through Oregon and push to win. This is just silly delaying right now. Don't do like a half commitment of 2-man. Just get all 4 Marines there and just go take the hive.
Feather Regorge. Oh, Feather Regorge. Why did you have Feather Regorge? Ah. I know why they got a gorge. It's so they build these harvesters faster, so they can re-expand faster. But why did you have Feather Gorge instead of Fitzpit, who's only at 25 days?
They have another gorge going.
Oh, Tom Tom's a gorge. Why is he a gorge? Oh, he's building a gorge tunnel. Two skulks
Ninja.
on base get it taken out.
Ninja gorge play going on here.
They're doing their best to stay alive, keep everything in base alive. Fisk spawns, gets a couple good bites, but gets taken out. AOL taking some hits. Really low. Tom coming in with a surprise gorge flank.
Gorge adventures.
Feather gets taken down. Tom gets taken down.
Both gorges. The second tunnel did
X-wing
not go
spawned.
up though, so that tunnel over there is not going to do a whole lot.
2 more Marines in their base.
Then 1 minute away on 1 RT and 2 RTs. Should have that almost up soon. Might be a little too late at this point though.
They really do have to clear the hive for this one to take it out. Trying to get back on res. Tom's gonna clear this for the Echo Harvester. It's all skulks. You can just walk 5 Marines in here and kill the hive and you win. Instead, you're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie with all these skulks on the res.
Okay, we
go.
have 3 guys in sky. This could be a push. Hopefully it's a push. Just get to the north side of pipe. Shoot the
We're
hive
gonna end
down.
up with 3 skulks going to base in just a second. And that's gonna force a beacon.
Or so you think.
That's
2
gonna force a
skulks.
beacon. Benjamin got lost. Boone takes a hit from a mine.
Lives.
Now Ob's is
Somehow.
down. There's another mine and another mine. Don't hit the
Okay,
mines.
just get the gate. Just get the gate. Stay on it. There you go.
Now they have to fight this respawn battle. Which they can win with the 3 whips in here. Just move the whips on top of these Marines. Nobody's in the chair though. Fisk gets in, spawns eggs. Moves the whips. Doesn't move the whips. Spawns more eggs. Please move the whips.
So only one of the whips is actually hitting them with bile too. 1 pick.
Ibex in, moves the whips.
Hey, the whips are in.
The bone while to trap Tommy. Boone gets taken out. Ram's the only one left in here. Tom spawns. Boone comes in a little bit early, gets 1 bite, 2 bites, and clears it.
It's okay though.
Still no
Andy-
gate back up in base. Gate goes up now. Feathers on the gate. Boone and Fistbit coming to reinforce. Marines have to phase twice to get here. Oldwick comes in, gets 1 kill. Mine gets another kill. Oldwick gets a 3rd kill. And Andy cleans up.
Let's see that Benjamin Ono soon, please.
Want to buy Benjamin Onos. Go Onos and transfer. Do not go Onos in your hive. That's how you lose Onos eggs.
Oh, he's not spawned. I was trying to find him. TomTom could do...
We're gonna play the Watch Benjamin game. He's not Onosing. You can't even get an upgrade. You don't have any upgrades. Why aren't you Onosing?
I don't know.
Maybe he's waiting for Feather to pop the double Onos?
I mean, like, at this point, I don't even know.
Alright, so here's the plan. Feather and Benjamin go Onos. But they do it in
repair.
supply on top of a gorge tunnel that somebody dropped for the mist. And then it's like a surprise base hit with 2 Onos.
They could just go to that little nook and repair. Marine's never gonna go over there. I'm just almost there.
But that would take longer, right? Because you have to drop the gorge tunnel to get the mist.
Do it without
Because it
him.
requires infestation.
Just do it without him.
Come on, we're coming up with like weird stuff that could happen. Maybe that's what they're going for.
Because they know the ops position. It's not gonna scout the right push from repair, so that would be the smarter option. And then I would just say full team commit on chair and win. Who? Oh, okay. Feather can almost.
Go Onos, please! Go Onos! Ben, where are you going? Go Onos! Ben, go Onos!
I think they might be doing what I said they should do, as long as they don't engage that guy. Don't engage. No, 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 no. You're dead now. See you later, Fisk. I don't.
Oh my gosh. Remember guys, the over-under was 35 minutes. we have an armory built.
We hear the Zephyrn speak.
We have a robo factory going up. That would be to build arcs.
We could see a nade dispenser.
But they don't have
Actually-
grenades.
I know
I
that.
think we're the only team that ever does that.
It's because it's fucking hilarious.
TomTom blows 2 mines at that corner. Benjamin, go Onos! Stop. Oh, I don't understand.
And what about Feather too? What are they waiting for?
Jesus. Go Onos, go Onos. Maybe if we chant long enough, they'll hear us.
Maybe they wait for Boone and make a triple
Go
Onos.
Onos, go
I don't
Onos,
exactly know
go
what's
Onos.
going on right now, guys. I really don't.
Boone's at 58.
Let's go,
Oh,
Chad.
someone went-
Go
someone went-
Onos, go Onos.
Ben just went Onos. Feather just went Onos.
We can see a Boon Onos, a triple Onos, just steamroll right to base.
Don't move. Don't move. They don't know about you. You guys moved.
Yeah.
Now they know. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Big money Ono. Missing horns.
Missing the cores.
Missing
They're
the
Grissionos. They're Grissionos. Benjamin, half health. Feather's full health. You can go on this other marine. Oh, they're afraid to go over the arcs. You can jump over them. Feather, you can jump over them. Ben's going in alone. Feather, you're at full health. Why did you go back? One guy pinching. Runs into
Going
Ben.
Onos now too.
Boone's going Onos. Everybody gets an Onos. This is why you have to learn how to end games as Marines. Eventually you get to the point where every single alien goes Onos, and you just can't kill them in time.
Just don't throw any of these Onos. Just
Fispit, can I get a Gorge?
that's a lot of arcs.
But don't worry, they have 3 Onos to deal with the arcs.
Golden. Like 5 Onos died last game.
But they were like one at a time, right?
Kind of. Not really.
They were one at a time. Let's go, guys. Go in there. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, Ben, get out before you die. Boone takes the spot. TomTom gets trapped in the bone wall. Feather's trying to work on these arcs. The hive's at 59%.
Bile going out, just massive.
This bit's
amount.
a gorge. Yes, we got a gorge. TomTom getting stuck on everything, but still makes it out. Boone taking a couple of mines. Ben clearing the last marine. Go to the gate.
Yeah.
You guys are almost full health. Go to the gate. Boone, don't lead. You're lowest. Boone, run away.
Dude, you're gonna die.
Boone has to go heal now.
Golden.
And they're gonna have to kill 5 marines again. TomTom almost dying. Just everybody go back to the hive. Get fully healed. And then take this fight. Cat packs finally started. See, we've had Nano Shield, but I haven't seen a single Nano Shield used.
It's like a secret strat gold, and they're just gonna run on the bam nano shield.
We didn't know about it, and then all 3 Onos die because of 1 Nano Shield. Boone running in way ahead of everybody else. Almost gets melted. Saved by the bone wall. Hand of God. Slap dab at the middle of the doorway.
I don't like this game, Gold.
And guess what, guys? We're over.
Oh,
35 minutes.
what was I thinking saying 25 minutes? I don't even.
What was the
Guess
time
what?
on the last round?
It was 50 minutes, I think.
Yeah. No, don't split up. Just do. Okay, take
2
security gate.
2 Onos on security gate. 3 Onos on security gate. TomTom and Fiskbit left alone to defend the hive against 4 marines.
That's
All
okay.
3 marines. And, well, they have 4 whips, so they should be able to do it. And a shift. Shifts make phase basically invincible. Just blink forever. We're seeing this game turn around. The Marines have 80 res stacked up. Still no nanos dropped. I haven't seen a single cat. Oh, there's a nano. I
Onos
saw a
in base.
nano.
Onos in base. Onos in base.
1 Onos in
Boone?
base. That's
Fucking YOLO Boone.
YOLO.
Get
Forces
out,
the
Boone.
beacon. He better start running. Oh. Meanwhile,
okay.
waste is dropped. Not a drifter
Just
on it.
drop a gravity fucking hive, dude. Just do something.
All he needs is a drifter on waste first.
It's going.
There it's going. I don't know why he didn't drop it closer though. Oh, TomTom. You just need to not die. That's all you need to do. You have 3 Onos up. You just need to stay alive. And I think we're going to see 3 Onos go to base. Please let me see 3 Onos go to base. Don't go through shipping though. Go through repairs.
Waste. Oh no. Feather? What?
They built a
Feather.
2nd observatory in base.
Feather. Feather.
Feather?
Feather.
Feather, please.
Feather.
Feather, please.
Ththese Onos are gonna
2
die.
Onos in base. They need to run away.
No, they're dead.
No,
Those
they're
are
not.
dead.
They're not. They're not dead. 2nd beacon.
Oh, what the?
I think you
what?
double clicked an observatory. Saves the Onos. Saved by the double beacon. That is not something I've ever seen before. First here on gold_n.
What is happening? I don't even know. Fucking Feather
I
defending.
usually hate these long games, but I'm kind of enjoying this one.
Feather defending waste like it's.
It's the beers.
The beers are making this an enjoyable.
What
Budweiser, sponsor of Natural Selection 2.
Hey, look, a security gate. Please hear that, Feather. Please, Feather. Feather.
Don't worry, the other 2 Onos hear it. Andy against the 2 Onos. Go run and hide in the vent.
Oh, here comes Feather. Just take down that power if you're gonna guard waste. Yeah, you got it.
Please kill repairs node. They're on 5 RTs.
Please.
A full armory block here on the right side. They recycled the Skygate again. Didn't they learn their lesson?
Ibex, please. I want to see a kill repairs and then get a grav hive going.
I want to see the game in because I have to pee so bad.
Just go. Just follow around a player and then
I'm
go.
I don't have tape for my number 2 key.
Just follow around with the Onos. They won't die.
I can't follow them around while I'm not here, because you have to hold 2 down
You have to hold 2 down.
to follow a player.
Ooh, but they've got Jets and GLs now.
You don't have to hold 2 down to follow a player.
Hey, dude.
You know?
How do you do it?
Compound goes down. Just go to the third-person player view.
Oh, you mean third person follow. Boone's really low, just get in the hive, there you go. Now get out of the hive and get some heal. Oldwick sitting on the ceiling.
They have
Ibex
all...
and Fistbit both in gorges. Try to spin
Skulk
him
is the
down.
only thing that can get Oldwick out of the ceiling.
Don't worry, they can spin him.
They're spinning it.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the camera here, I'll be right back.
See you later, Golden. Let's get some commentary from D. Zephyr up in here. What are your thoughts, Zephyr?
This game is insane.
Are you as
It's like-
just baffled as I am?
I really thought Intent was gonna seal it up with those arcs and just kind of melt that hive.
Oh yeah, Gravity Hive went down.
But somehow Work in Progress has pulled it back. They're getting a 3rd hive up, 5 RTs, still a lot of P-res even if they lose those Onos.
3 Onos going to base, we can see the end!
But there's an
So,
armory wall to
What
block
the fucking
them.
super wall of armories? Oh yeah, flamethrowers. Oh shit, he's
Flamethrowers.
high. Boone is in trouble. Boone is in trouble. There's a dead Onos.
It's
Oh, I
like
barely
rifles
missed
don't
it.
rifles don't work, shotguns don't work, GLs don't work. Let's bring out the flamethrower.
5
They have a
Marines going to
flamethrower?
grab. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And Oregon's gonna die. I don't
They don't
understand
know
why
what-
repair is still up.
They don't know about Grav Hive though, because Grav Hive is Champion Hive. They're all going back to their arcs.
If you missed it, Golden, Onos just died too.
I barely missed it. I clicked there like right as his body appeared.
It's okay.
It's in like
Fistbit
3
can-
minutes. 3 minutes you
Fistbit
can
can
Onos again.
Onos in like a minute. I don't know what. You had 3 Onos. Can't we end the game?
Don't worry. They're not getting Umbra either. Fistbit loses his gorge. You better not regorge because he's really close to owning.
5 Marines, lots of colorful ammo bars
Repair
over here
finally
in
goes down.
Oregon. Look at that, we
If
got
they can
Geo.
hold this and Boone can go clear the other 2 resonance that aren't at the gate, I think aliens are in a pretty good spot.
Oh, going for something. Boone, champion. Champion Boone taking that ops down. Oh. Maybe
They have
not.
another odds. Like he just needs to get on the supply and these Xenos.
And those arcs are gonna get wrecked by Bile. See you later. Benjamin? Benjamin?
Oh my gosh, man.
Benjamin?
All arcs down. One more coming up. The hive's almost at full health. Fisk filing the empty. Why did you regorge? I just told you not to regorge. Just drop a gorge egg for him.
What arc right there. Please, no more. No more.
Boone, just get through. Get on res. You're the only skulk.
Okay, we have Grav Hive. Maybe we'll see some Xeno. I'd like to see some Xeno, don't you?
The friendly
Oh
fire
my God.
Xeno, where you basically just
I
kill
would
your
love
entire
to
team.
see Xeno.
Locklear's really good at friendly fire Xenoing his team. Shout out to Locklear. Ben getting low again? Look at Tommy just sitting there, this little flamethrowers burning everything. I'm gonna call him
This
Trogdor.
Tommy's just setting his teammates on fire. Gravity is finished. Alright, when are you going to drop EC? How long is it going to take to drop EC? They finally put the arcs in a good spot, but they can still bile it from right where Ibex is right now. Pushes up a little bit too far and takes a GL to the face, almost dies. TomTom trying to pick people off. We have
They're
a
gonna-
stealthy.
There's only 3 there with 1 flamethrower, 1 GL.
But we're gonna have a stealthy gate in security.
It doesn't matter, there's Gravity Hive just went up. We can see Fistbit almost if he wants, but I'm not sure if he wants to.
Well, history has shown that it'll be another 2 minutes before Jonas is.
Feather can get re-Onos if she dies in like a minute. Can we just... There's 4 Marines there. You have 2 Onos. Skulk up there.
This hive is in danger of going down.
Start assisting everything, Commander.
Can you get... Want to buy Shade Hive on the 3rd hive?
Want to buy
Shield
Umbra?
set.
Want to buy Umbra, maybe?
Want to buy some Bile on these arcs?
Want to buy System all over?
There
his
go the
arcs?
whips. There go the whips. Okay, now the
Oh,
Onos
yeah.
can't engage because they're blocked by whips. They're gonna go in anyways.
How many whips there are? Oh, look at
Oh Jesus, look how many whips almost died.
how many whips are dying.
See you later, 6 whips.
That tunnel.
Start echoing out the upgrades. They're rushing waste.
They don't have a shift hive anymore.
They can't find the upgrades. It's just the upgrades. Most of them are on the tunnel, it's okay.
That's what I
Only one is
said.
taking damage.
But your shift and your...
Just upgrade the other hive. It's okay, because EC was dropped. They're only on 2 res. This looks actually really good for the aliens. All these arcs are gonna die.
we might finish before the 50-minute mark.
I don't know about that.
No, that's... No. No, you're right. Oh,
Here come the whips. All really low health. Just marching to their death. There's not even any infestation here. What are they doing?
Ibex Troll Comp. Just, he wants to
The
test
single
the waters.
lonely arc escaping.
He wants to test the waters. No res anywhere for the Marines. They're just doing desperation pushes now.
And they're all so low on P-res. If they clear all these shotguns... Ben and Feather looking to push base. They should
Tom
just
Tom?
kill this arc and back up. It's 1 Marine, guys! It's 1 Marine! I guess.
I'd like to see
I would have killed that 1 Marine.
an EC drop as well, just because why not?
Looks like Benjamin and Feather on a date out in offload, trying to figure out what they want to do next.
Just sniffing each other's butts, trying to get to know one another. Fisk. Oh, Fisk is gonna die. Bonewall. Oh, Bonewall's too early. Whoa.
Ah, I missed it.
Oh, you must feel like Mendasp.
Oh, did he get Bonewall trapped?
As a fade. You
Oh,
haven't
I
seen
know.
that video?
No, I know what happened to Mendez. I didn't see it happen to the Onos.
Oh yeah. He
I
got
was
trapped in
watching
the
the
Bonewall.
I was watching the Onos date running around the other side of the map. But it's
Oh,
okay.
gosh.
Feather and Ben can re-Onos if they die.
And Boone can Onos in a little bit too.
Please get
Oh.
Umbra. Please
Please
get
just-
Umbra.
Please, Umbra. Umbra.
Umbra and a lurk egg.
I like Umbra.
Marine's gonna be eternally recapping. Look, they get 10 res to drop another RT right as they lose the one they had. You guys can break this. You can do it. I'm rooting
can
for
do
you,
it.
work in progress. Just end the game.
Hey Golden, can I tell you something?
What's that?
We have a whole other map to play after this.
Oh yes, I'm so excited.
Hey
It's,
Golden,
al- it's almost 1 a.m. where I am.
I'm not scrimming tomorrow if we're scrimming because my head's gonna be melted.
You know what?
If this,
I think I can manage the solo cast if you need to get some rest.
I don't know. These games are just so thrilling.
I am enthralled. I can't look away. Now that my bladder's empty, I'm here for the long haul.
I'm a little bit confused rather than I don't even know if they know about this Grab Hive.
I don't think they do. They really don't.
No?
Oh, this is so good. These These Onos are going to engage. They're going to be getting high field. There's no way these 3 Marines can kill him. I say that as Ben's like really close to dying.
Ben likes getting close to dying. Feather, land your
Feathers.
horns.
Feather's going to get out. Maybe? Yes. And Oldwick's going to die. He saw the hive. Well, they had to scan to confirm because their commander didn't believe him. There's a hive there?
I want to see some Xenocide here.
I want to buy an elevator drop.
I want to buy Umbra. I want to buy another Ono.
There's a Xeno! Yes!
Let's get Bio 9 contaminate whips in base.
Let's just.
I
get
haven't
Umbra
seen
and
that
take
for a
these-
long time.
What? Xeno in a game?
Contaminate.
Oh,
In a comp game?
In a
I've
match?
never seen it.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna
That's
rage
not true.
from the Xeno before the fucking bio or
Boon?
the.
Boon? Boon? Feather block for him! Feather block for him! Oh no!
Oh my god, that's multiple.
Oh gosh!
Oh boy.
This could be all the Onos down. Oh, that's such a good bone wall, except Tom gets
Tom's lives. What the fuck?
Oh my god. I'm so excited. Feather's trapped. Get out of the hive, Ibex! Get out of the hive! Ibex, get out of the hive!
Hive heals. Hive heals. She's like full health.
With bone shield. She got in. Okay. Benjamin's coming to save her. We have one Xeno going off. Tom comes in. Feather should get out of the chair. Feather, get out! Let Benjamin in! The bone shield! Oh, so close!
It's okay. Robert almost they kill. Xenocide appears.
Oh my gosh. This is so intense. I want to see a Xeno skull killing Onos. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Well, that happened.
Whew.
Going back in with LMGs. Because no more P-Res.
Alright, Feather, all you have to do is bait. Just bait the Marine. Take it all on your bone shield. There goes the Xeno. Clears all of the... Oh
The
gosh,
armor.
Feather. Oh gosh, Feather. Go back to grab. There you go.
Good choices. Good choices.
You don't have to get in yet.
Ben is not Ono sing. Why am I so confused?
No, he is. He's gonna own us.
Oh, is he
Are you
not?
sure?
Why did he get? He got scope upgrades.
There he goes.
And then now he's Ono sing.
You had to travel faster to get to gravity. Bruh. Bruh.
Um.
They heard us when we said go Onos, right? Because they went Onos. So
they-
if we say go Umbra, it just makes sense, right?
Kinda. I don't really. This game doesn't make sense, Golden.
Contaminate. You have 100 res. Where's your whip farm? You should have a whip farm.
Gardener Ibex. Let's do it.
Is it allowed if I like say something like contaminate?
No, it's not allowed, Golden. But it is allowed
the-
for you to say, "What the fuck are you doing, Ibex?"
You may not give suggestions to teams in chat.
In the interest of moving the game along, pre-game we're allowed to say let's get this
Can
going,
we
guys.
say, "Holy fuck, what are you doing?" Hey, we have
Become
two
the
Ono-
double Onus to base.
Kill the chair. They're gonna go for the power or something. I'm calling it.
They're gonna go for
Yeah.
this arc.
Command station taking damage.
Okay, you're stuck in there no matter what. You're stuck in there.
Oh,
Stay
God.
on.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Feather swap, feather swap, feather swap. They split, then took the long way around, goes down. One Xeno is not enough to save. But don't worry, because Tom can Onos soon.
My brain hurts.
Contaminate, contaminate, contaminate. Maybe they forgot about contaminate.
Maybe we don't really see it too often.
It looks like he forgot about his other upgrades too, because they're only at 2 shells, they're only at 2 spurs.
Hey, you know what
They
I'd
don't
like
have
to
a
see?
Shade Hive yet.
It's called Umbra.
And they're floating 150 res, so.
Yeah.
Oh, upgrade, lurk upgrade.
Look upgrades.
Yeah, Umbra.
Bruh.
Umbra.
At close to the 1 hour mark in this game.
Jesus Christ, this is only a map.
I never want to see Zombie again.
Hey.
And we thought those games on Biodome were bad. Oh my gosh. Turns out Zombie can be even longer.
I have a feeling. What's next map? It's not Tram, is it?
We don't know
Oh,
yet.
we don't know yet.
Oh, good God.
But I'm
Looks like-
hoping it's Biodome.
It's Australian's choice. I'm gonna suggest Biodome.
I'm gonna
Are they-
suggest
are they allowed to
cutting
pick
you,
cage?
Zephram.
I wanna beat Red Dog's 90-minute record.
How
We may do it here.
How about the accumulation of time between 4 maps, or 2 maps?
I think he did like a 4.5 hour cast before.
It's midnight. What?
We
It's
just
1
passed the
it's
2
1
minute,
o'clock
2
for
hour
me.
mark. We just passed the 2 hour mark on this cast. Here we go, Boone. Just Xeno.
They're gonna arc out gravity,
Oh.
looks like, from trash.
They're going for that 9th biomass too.
Can I
Finally,
see?
yeah.
Can we see Bio 12? I really want to see Bio 12.
Contaminate. Bio 12 just gives you like invincible skulks. They're like lurk health skulks. It's ridiculous.
Oh, especially if you have Kara and Umbra and Yukis,
Yeah.
which is 400 health skulk.
Bio 9.
These
He has a whip
Xenos are
farm.
pretty satisfying
Yes,
to watch.
Where? Oh,
In
sweet.
pipeline, yes. Not the most whips I've seen before.
Not
What?
like our Descent game.
No. And
What
we're
was the
building.
whip count on that game? Like
There was like
30?
12 in one room. Where's... Oh, he moved the arc from base. That's a mistake.
Just the power node's half health too. They haven't even welded it.
I think this could be
Please,
the end of the game.
please, Ibex. I will love you forever if you just put the whips.
Contaminate, contaminate. Come
Bring
on,
the
you're
whips
ready.
home. Just put the whips
He's
in their
echoing
home.
something. What did he
That
echo?
harvester.
Oh, stop doing that!
Ibex.
You have 9 biomass, just contaminate!
Ibex.
I'm just watching Marine start right now.
Bring the whips home. They want to go to docking bay.
Why don't you just go home? Go to your home!
That's what I was getting at. Oh, I'm glad you got it.
Oh, here he goes,
Here,
contaminating
yeah,
base.
We got it. We got it.
Alright, here we go, here we go.
Drop the second contaminant. There it is.
Oh,
Whips.
yeah.
Command station under attack.
Everyone's
Whips.
pulling back!
Where are the whips?
Where are the
Where are
whips?
the whips?
Binder, shift to a key! There's the first.
Need another
2.
contaminate. Need another contaminate.
3! Contaminate.
Contaminate again.
The power's down. Everybody needs to go to base right now. No, don't go to trash! Why are you in trash? Just go to the base! Contaminate, you have more whips! You have more whips! They power search the phase gate. Why did the power search the phase gate?
It's okay,
That was
they're
a
grinding-
mistake?
They're grinding base gate. Chair, just win.
Oh, Feather's gonna lose her Onos here.
Well, she's not. She's a champion almost. Okay, she
Tom
is.
gets out. All she has to do is stay alive, just a little bit. There's Xeno.
2 kills.
Where's the more
No
whips?
respawning.
Why aren't they focused on trying to get the power back on?
There is 1 marine left.
Don't worry, there's cysts in the base.
Marine.
Tommy's got this.
Goal.
How much would you cry if you got this power back up?
Tom.
How
Tommy's
much
got
would you
it.
cry?
Tommy's got
How
this.
much would
Tommy's
you
got
cry? Oh
Tommy's
my
got
god, it's gonna go back up. Oh my god!
No, don't call it.
Oh my god!
Command station under attack.
Wow.
Oh.
What a game!
And the Fade dies. But there's another IP. Oh, I forgot about that IP.
Why isn't he echoing more whips in? He has 7 whips in pipelines.
Tad under an hour.
Speechless. I'm speechless.
Command station under attack.
Alright guys, what's the next map?
Well done, guys. That game was amazing.
Hey, whoa! Intent shows this map.
It's work in progress this big. Saffron, please.
What map do you guys want?
New show Game of Thrones. Special request by Tab.
Tram. Please. Please. Please.
So, Tram is a map where it could turn out to be pretty quick. Or it could
Golden?
could turn out
Don't. Just
to
stop.
be another
Just stop. Stop. Golden.
hour.
I've seen some pretty long rounds on Tram before.
Let's stop talking about long
The
rounds.
first match of the NS match, first round of the NS2
Ratch.
WC finals.
It's a new ratch.
It was what, 45 minutes?
Yeah. It was a good round though. Real
Oh, it was
good.
So good.
That was a very frustrating round. Losing hub 5 times.
Well, it was only 5 times.
It was a lot. Well, if we count up how many times we actually established hub and lost it, it's probably around 5. But we lost like probably 10 or 15 pushes to hub. The coffee I drank like 4 hours ago is no longer in my system.
Saffron, if you want to do your,
Your admin-y thing.
that's what it's called? The admin thing?
Admin-y thing.
I really like Tram. It was my favorite map for a long time, and then I played it for like 4 or 5 days straight, almost nothing but Tram, and then I started to hate it.
I think we were like that with every map going into the qualifiers. Oh,
The thing I like most about Tram is the jumps you can do in it that actually like matter and are applicable to real in-game situations. Guess we could look at stats.
oh, is this overrunning stats?
Yeah. Fist quit with 104,000 structure damage.
Good lord. All the Marines actually doing pretty even with P damage. shooting with high 40s, high 30s
That's-
accuracy,
that's
or
all
20s,
Onos, though.
but it's Onos, yeah. The Calm with a 44% accuracy. When did he get out and shoot the Onos?
He got out a lot. He has 8 kills and 3 deaths. Look at the damage map though. It's just
Oh.
all blue. They fought everywhere. Except for Coolin
Where's the damage map?
at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good lord. That is some thick lines. Even look at repairs. Like, what the hell? Why was there that much fighting in repairs?
I don't know.
What's the red lines versus the yellow lines?
Red lines are alien damage.
What's yellow? Oh, like arc damage probably?
I don't see any yellow.
Upper left by the hive.
Oh. Yeah, it must be arc damage. Although there would be some from trash to gravity. Maybe it's flamethrower?
I don't know. Never seen that color, or at least noticed it.
I believe it's flamethrowers.
It's kind of weird that it has its own color.
Because in spectate mode, the player with a flamethrower is in yellow.
Yeah.
The legend's bad. It just tells me what blue and red mean. It doesn't tell me what yellow means.
I think it's only counts range damage. Because some of these lines, like if you look at supply, that's definitely like a parasite line, the red.
Yeah.
A lot of the other red stuff looks like spikes. Like spike lines.
To be honest though, these teams are actually relatively even, regardless of how the outcome comes. But I mean, with some of the silliness, can't completely tell, but the games have been pretty even back and forth.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's a lot to do. It seems like both teams are in many situations where they have the advantage in the game, and they just don't know what to do. Like they don't know how to press the advantage to get the win. And that's just like an experience type of thing.
You guys want to stay up after this and cast another seeding match that's happening early in the morning?
Are we screwed tomorrow?
We don't have anything planned.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
What's the match tomorrow? Raze versus Envy?
Raze versus Virtual Dejection.
Ooh. I may stay up and cast that.
It's at 4 or 6.
Golden,
I forgot what time zone.
you need to
Told
sleep.
me for Pacific.
You need to sleep, Golden.
What do I have to get up for tomorrow? Let's be honest.
You need to get up and look for a job.
On a Sunday?
Look at those ads, sir. Send out that resume.
Oh. Get off my ass, Mom.
Golden in Germany. Hey guys, I'm gonna not be around as much because I'm
I
gonna
was
get a
so
job right away.
sick.
Hey, he just got some NS2 prize money, so that can hold him off for a little while.
For like a week.
I lost money on that. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, because Sicknick stole all your money.
No, I lost money on Mockler's ticket.
Oh, because you fucked up and
Yeah.
forgot about
Like,
that.
it would have been about even if I didn't mess up the return date. That cost me $300. So I'm
What?
a little bit low.
Should have just made Locklear stay there for a month. He wouldn't have mind.
Yeah, he would have. He was fucking miserable the entire time that we weren't playing. I think. I was asleep for most of it.
Yeah. Where's Golden? Yeah, he's still dead in the room. Like 2 of the times I came up to like get something and I tried to talk to you and you just literally sat up like while you were sleeping, stared at me, and then just fell straight back down on the bed. It's like, what? I even said
don't-
something. I'm like, "Hi, Golden." You're like, sat up and just stare at me, and then
I don't
late-
sleep well on beds that aren't mine.
I don't know. I didn't sleep very well the entire time. And apparently I was raped by Sick Nick, and I didn't know that either.
You didn't know?
I didn't know. Like, the only way I even knew about it is because you guys told me.
I wasn't even there when he did it. Well, I was there the first time he did it. The second time.
Me, Locke, and Verse went back because I was feeling like shit. Verse was feeling like shit, and Locke was just tired as hell.
Yeah, I think that like from our team, it was only like me, Sicknick, and Rant and Gorgeous stuck around.
And then when
Stuck around where?
We're talking about the bar, right? After the event,
Yeah,
I stuck around.
but
Okay.
we were the last ones to leave, I think.
Golden
Or-
was just
I don't
roaming
know.
around with beer, not knowing what he was doing, and never sleeping.
I was in the bathroom talking to Sulik for like 10 minutes.
In the
Oh.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you were talking all right.
that's not weird.
Me and Sulik and Vog. Like, I went in there and they were in there talking, and I hung out talking for a little bit.
Well,
It's
like,
not weird, it's European.
I spoke with Sulik for 15 minutes, and we were talking about like the event and stuff, and we didn't know who each other were for like 15 minutes.
oh yeah. Me, Volk, Iris, Alcalde, like a whole bunch of the Godar guys. We stayed up till like 1:30 Sunday talking to Charlie about all sorts of cool new stuff he wants to do with the game. So we'll have to wait and see if some of that stuff happens.
Like gorge hats and
We talked about lots of stuff, but
portal guns.
Portal gun.
not portal guns.
How overpowered would that be? Drop like an instant phase gate anywhere on the map for yourself?
You know what I would do? I would go in a pub and make the portal on the ceiling and watch the Marines just fall out of the ceiling and amuse myself.
Make one from Marine Base to right on top of the hive.
Just put the portal like inside the little like the ladder area that's kind of enclosed.
So let's see, we have Conquer and Rod in for Aeol and anybody? Oh, Andy. Andy was the other one.
Sorry, Golden, were you saying something?
So all I heard was Rod.
Conquer and Rod subbed in for Aeol and Andy.
Oh, we're talking about the team. Oh, I saw Conquer made a bunch of comments in the chat.
Oh, I was expecting like conquering a team, but it's spelled it funny.
Nope.
Now it reminds me of a seashell.
Oh, we're starting.
Conch shell. Not
Conch.
C-O-N-C-H. Is it conch shell?
I don't know, maybe I'm just easily amused like Sicknick and like Caulk sign.
Do you guys remember Lord? Did you guys ever read Lord of the Flies in high school?
Of course.
That was a pretty good book.
Yeah. I think that we're actually playing
Enough
video
about
games now.
books. We're going live.
Alright.
We have work in progress and shipping, doing a 2-on-2 split. This pushing strong up towards the alien hive at warehouse, where we have a drifter spawn, but not much else. We have a gorge tunnel in ore, and it looks like it's going to be a gorge tunnel to mezzanine, judging by the cysts already set to platform. I guess they could put it in server as well. There's some parasiting in logistics. Ben's gonna try to sneak through the. He's not gonna sneak through the vent.
Massive amounts of PvE already in ore. I'm guessing it's gonna work his way over to Mez and get that cross tunnel going. Another kind of slow expansion from work in progress, like you've seen in the other maps. They like to just slow cap, make sure they don't die.
I think this is a more usual thing on Tram for South Spawn than it is from Zombie. Because if you
Yeah,
do like a
that's
slow
true.
progression, you cover all 4 lanes. Well, I guess you can count this observation event as a lane. If you cover all 4 lanes, like you just hold this center line and none of your res gets hit. You still have 5 RTs, and that's pretty comfortable. Fistbit with some good motion in hub, putting the Skulk out of position. One Skulk does slip through to observation, which is going to draw at least one Marine back. We have a Mez tunnel going up. Looks like I'm psychic. And I would just push Feather and Fisk to Mez right now to try to kill that tunnel. Benjamin alone in the ore repair hallway rather.
Yeah, they need to do something with Mez until before they get all the PvE up.
Mine's up first from work in progress with a quick arms lab. I expect armor 1 to be started and 1 Skulk sneaking through the logistics.
No really pressure yet. That was first pressure here by Boone. It'd be a big pick if he gets that Gorge.
Gorge in the tunnel. I wouldn't even follow him in. I wish we could see what's going on in there. Looks like the Gorge is coming back out.
Gorge is so low!
So close. Fisk comes up to try to get the Gorge, meets 4 Skulks. That's not a thing that you want to happen. Benjamin trying to shoot this RT, but that's not going to happen with that Crag there. And the Gorge will be there shortly to heal it, which opens it up for a 2-push into Mezzanine. They're not going to take the opportunity.
To break Mez when you have that much PvE, you need at least 2, maybe 3. Mez is such a strong place for once you have that PvE up.
A lurk up right away from Tommy. Right away, it's 3 reds late. Could have been up 30 seconds ago. Instantly, he had taken a half health by TomTom. TomTom a little out of position here, getting flanked by the Gorge and another Skulk.
Ram should be able to clean him up here.
Good shooting by TomTom. Good spiking by Tommy. Rod, a little unaware, comes in for the kill. It's taken out by Boone. And this is what you need to clear Mez. You just need more Medpacks.
And it has been confirmed by a Euro that speaking with a guy in the bathroom for 15 minutes is very weird.
Shut up, Nudget.
Rip Golden.
It wasn't really 15 minutes, okay?
Time flies when you're talking.
In the bathroom.
Quotations around talking.
Whoa.
Whoa. More pressure onto Mezzanine from Fisk. Should see some double pressure from Repair if Repair pushes now. So that Lurk is pulling.
We have Old Wake up as his second Lurk, which is not his usual life form. I believe he's usually a Fade. This should really just back up and wait for help, but he dies, which will push the aliens through ET. Maybe not.
Marines really need to break one of these PvE points right now. I mean, Mez is pretty much the more important point, but... So, I mean, aliens got on 5 RTs right at 3 minutes, and we're just hitting 5 minutes right now. Gonna see probably 6-minute fades easily right now.
Biomass 2 started. Curious why they started that.
Boone taking lots of spikes and it's gonna get taken out, maybe?
Nope.
Oh,
I'd like
okay.
to see some pressure to platform, even though there's PvE going up there. It's going to be easier to break than Mezzanine.
39. 40 res. Let's see these fades. 5-minute, 43-second fades.
With the double pressure, they might be able to break one of these sides.
No, fades will clean this up. Web 2 just starting. So we have 1-1 shotgun mine. There's no phase tech in sight.
Ibex, you need a med. Med TomTom. Med over here in
Good shooting.
Mezzanine.
TomTom got...
Nice TomTom. They should be able to get one of these tunnels. One fade comes up from Ram. But I wasn't really impressed with Ram's fading. TomTom may be able to push him off here. It does not. But the Gorge tunnel does go down.
Fade should be able to easily go clean up those last two. They're just LMGs.
Fisk manages to save the logistics RT. They've been on 4 RTs constant since 1.5 minutes. Have not dropped below 4.
This
RT is
low,
dead, I'm listening.
going back in. Really aggressive, lurking.
But the Fade actually manages to hit the swipes, unlike our team. And the Lurk
Whoa.
lives.
Whoa!
Passive aggressive commentation by Golden.
Rip Golden.
Rod up is the second Fade. Weapons 2 completed. Shotguns are done. Boone, the first shotgun on the field. Benjamin, the second shotgun. TomTom is the third. 2-shotty push coming up the left side here. Rod instantly pushed out. Oldwick taken down to half health. Feather and Boone have an opportunity to push Mezzanine that they're not taking.
So Lone Gorge with no whips.
Couple of whips.
Oh, one
One
whip's
whip.
done.
You just gotta push this right now. Go, 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 go. Push it, push it, push
It's
it.
gonna be double pressure here. A 3 push to Ore.
They do have Phase Tech coming up.
Ore's really not that important. All they're gonna accomplish in Ore is gonna be a node. Mez is their expansion.
They get some lifeform kills here though. That would be huge. They clear all those lifeforms out. Feather and Boone, you need to push. Push. There you go. Don't stand in the whips. Feather, get out of the whips. Get out of the whips. Your commander is busy medding. Ram goes down. Rod, so low. Fiskbit, just stay in the med packs. Stand on the med packs. Hit your shotties.
That's a lot of meds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 meds left on the ground. And this push gets cleaned up in Mezzanine. You have to stay away from the whips. Their entire purpose is to do damage and force you to relocate. Second hive is completed. That puts them on Biomass 3. Which gives them access to Bone Wall from their commander. For 3 res, they can drop a obstruction of a sort. Which sometimes backfires and gets aliens killed. It's freaking hilarious when it happens. Need to get one of these RTs down. Aliens have been on 4 minimum since 2.5 minutes.
It was only about a 1 minute stretch right around 7. They were on 4.
Even though Marines will out-tech you on equal number res, like the tech explosion from aliens is much bigger.
Hub gate is up finally from the Marines. So much PvE in
I
both
would
naturals.
arc. I would just start building arcs right now. Gorge upgrades going. Intense anticipating arcs. Oldwick trying to work on res. Fistbit trying to kill the PvE and ore, but we have life forms coming through.
Just gonna wait for the fade, maybe not.
Lurk is almost dead in the elevator.
Both lurks.
You can actually
Kinda
probably
low.
heal right here from that crag.
One lurk goes down.
Gates open.
Gate is open.
But we have an ore gate they're going to face through from. TomTom's coming through as well. He's going to take the gorge. Maybe? Good.
Get out of there. Ooh, excuse me.
I'm not a huge fan of this arc spot. There's sometimes arcs are going to be a little bit buggy with the direction of this robo. then they can get stuck under the platform and unable to get out. And it's just a bug that you kind of have to be aware of and avoid and not take the risk about it.
Yeah, anytime you build an arc factory on top of that little, I don't even know what that is, elevated
It's a platform.
walkway.
It's like an inch above the floor. It's not an elevated platform.
Semantics.
Some man matters. Boone sniping down the lurk. Good shooting with weapons too.
Boone's shots been on all game. Last game he took down a few lurks as well.
Ram sneaking through. Man and Feather a little bit out of position to cut that route to your res. Rod taking some big hits from Fisk. Fisk got his shells. Boone out of the chair trying to do work. Unable to follow through though. Logistics goes down, drops some Marines to 3. They're building a 4th up here though. Repairs at half health. I'm surprised the Skulks didn't take that out before doing anything else. Rod taking big hits again. Ram coming in from the back.
One more. Oh,
And
pass
phasing
phase.
to save it. Where are these arcs? You have an arc factory done. Why isn't this pumping? Pump it, pump it. There we go. I would start arcing mezzanine first. I would drop an observatory right in this corner here, right next to the robo. And I would also work on getting the power primed in north tunnels by a single Marine. You really do need to keep 2 in ore though. I'm surprised there's 1 coming back. I guess they do need to clean up that whip. There's a little bit too many far away from gates.
Why is there still a sys chain through ore is my question.
We've been fighting the entire time. That's ore gate. Ore gate is gone. Don't even try to save it. Oh, that's unfortunate. 2 gorges with bile.
See you later,
Gate.
weapons.
They're not even getting a life form out of this. They're gonna lose 2 shotguns for nothing. You already have the arcs pumping. You don't really need ore for anything. Recycle this RT. An arc warehouse down.
I'd get 3 arcs. I'd put 1 on Mez and then the other 3 on Ware.
That would be 4 arcs, Josh.
Oh. Didn't I say 4?
Just 3.
I'm tired. That's probably why my talking is slowly been declining.
1 gorge down. 2nd gorge almost dead. Gonna die to Boone.
That gorge cut. Pinch and gorges.
Like it's his job. Fisk trying to do work on this fade. Boone's in place to pinch. Fade is in the vent. Boone, you gotta push up. Push that lurk to cut the fade. Skulk coming in, the commander for the rescue.
Fade
Boone
can
misses
take a
his
shot.
shot.
Fade would have been fine even if he was ready for it.
That's what they all say. These whips still killing elevator. You really have to keep these sys chains down, guys.
Probably walk those whips right up to observation after that, or take down ET power.
Benjamin jumping in the vent for no reason. Tommy going down. That's a good win.
Still have arcs and hub, not doing too much with them.
3 arcs. Use them to do something.
When you're on 1 RT, you're not going to be able to build more right now. Or you shouldn't build more.
I would just walk them over here to mezzanine. You gotta arc mezzanine with somebody spotting it, because you can't afford it to scan, or you can't afford an observatory.
I think they're too far behind in the res game. They should just arc where.
What did he just spend his res on?
Another arc maybe?
No,
No?
it's not something.
Something that was 10 or 15.
It must have been an observatory somewhere.
I don't know.
I'm confused. Where did the 10 res go?
Meds, maybe?
No, there's nowhere he dropped 10 meds that fast.
He's on 1 RT, he can't be.
He's got to
doing too much
recycle
right
this
now.
armory. You have to recycle the armory to get RTs up.
You could cycle the robo. You have arcs ready.
I wouldn't do that because that's 25 res and quite a lot of time. Intent knows that they have the chokehold on. They really just gotta kill the recappers and they basically win the game as soon as their Onos comes up. Use these arcs. Really, what costs work in progress this game was these two cis chains, the one through ore and the one through mezzanine. And it let the whips do a lot of work on the res nodes, and that's opened it up for them to take out ore.
Hope gate's still at half. No one's welded it yet.
Do they have welders?
I think their arm
Doesn't it? Disc doesn't? N doesn't? They have so much res though, why don't they have welders? Tom and Feather, do you guys have welders? Feather has a welder, Tom does not. 2 welders on the field. Ben finally took one. Feather finally has one.
Ram. Did Ram just fade or refade?
Ram just faded. Team Rod Ram. Ramrod.
Ram.
Courtesy of somebody in the chat. I don't remember who. Ratio? Ratio. Umbra. Did I hear Umbra?
That is.
I
that
heard
is
Umbra.
That is Umbra.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Except from
Maybe
thank you.
They listened to our hails from the last game, Golden.
I told both teams at the beginning of the round, get Umbra quicker.
I'm gonna follow Tommy to see what he does. He's kind of floating around in the mist.
I got into the lazy specking point where I'm just WASDing around.
It's because you have no stamina. Look at all these whips! Oh my gosh. Whips are so strong when you have 7 RTs. I have an alien command strat where you don't get any upgrades, you just build whips and shades, you put them everywhere. And there's no way for the Marines to do anything about it.
Just enclose entire doorways off with whips.
Oh yeah. With cloaked whips.
You kind of have to make a little arc though, so when they walk in, all the whips hit you.
Yeah. And core shuttle from warehouse to logistics. This is gonna be a base hit with Bile shortly.
Yeah.
Put a shift and a shade here.
After
Right next
the
to
last
this wall,
game.
you're just gonna walk in.
I would say it's
There we
game, but
go.
after the last game, anything had happened.
Here they go.
Command station under
That work.
attack.
Bites the
Doesn't know what he's biling. He's kind of biling everything. Umbra too strong.
Oh guys, I forgot to turn my graphics up for the cast. Whoops.
Colton, you're gonna forget to turn them back down tomorrow.
I still get pretty good FPS as long as I'm not streaming with high graphics.
What do you mean high? What do you turn on?
Like pretty much everything on except for MBA inclusion on medium.
You turn bloom on?
Yep. I don't turn atmospherics on because it's just stupid.
Just makes everything look foggy.
Yeah. These 3 arcs haven't moved. That's really disappointing. Like they could have at least denied some res. Force the aliens to come back and defend instead of killing all their RTs. Although it does go down to Ben. Ram takes a big hit, cannot re-engage.
Ops is gonna die in main.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep harassing this. Probably gonna get the RT down too.
Command station under attack.
Umbra Gorge, invincible.
It's really only a couple of mistakes that let Intent take this game. It was still really close. Hopefully Work in Progress can learn from this game and not make those same mistakes again. I mean, most of these guys watch my stream. They should know that you should hate cyst with a passion. have to kill Cyst.
Cysts are bad, especially if you have a shift hive. Echo stuff anywhere you want. How many whips are in repair?
That's logistics. That's repair. Jesus. That's a lot of whips. Here go the arcs. Finally. They're moving.
When is that? 3 arcs? Kill the cysts so the arcs can move.
Feather hit skull. Conquer, still having fun down here. Still needs a shift though. Get a shift. There's the shift. Move closer to the wall. Not that it really matters, but
Ops goes down. Gonna be on 3rd hive soon.
doesn't really matter. That's game. It's so hard to come back from this.
I don't think it's even possible with the Merchants.
Can't even drop enough ammo to kill all the PvE because you're only on 2 RTs. I would just GG out and get on with the next round.
You would like to get out the next round. There's a 1v1 here in ET.
Command
First one
station
shot.
under attack.
Power's at 60%, 50%. Gonna drop pretty quick. 30%. That's a dead
Power's
power.
dead.
There's no way to save it.
Dead.
Rather try by welder. Elevator claimed. Why?
Yay.
Why? Just let it happen. Boone's like,
Here.
fuck this. I'm not building that. I want the game to be over.
Command
Temp wins
station
2-1
taking
and 10.
damage.
Going into the 4th round.
Definitely smart plays by Intent though. They were kind of in a bad spot for a while, but they managed to crush that one gate and mass expand, just destroyed all the res.
Those Cis chains that didn't get killed, plus the whips on the RTs, really opened it up for them. Forced the recap, opened up the gate. They prevented the recap of the gate. Well, they delayed the recap of the gate, plus they cleaned it again. And they really just crushed down the side and presented the recap on res.
Okay, last round of the night.
I will be right back before they're ready. And hopefully we can finish this thing.
So Zephyr, what are your thoughts on that round?
It was a lot shorter than the previous rounds, like half as short.
25-minute round being considered short. Oh, fun times.
I'm just glad they got Umbra up a lot quicker than the other 2 rounds. I think it was really helpful to them.
Oh, yes. From what I was saying in the last map. Yelling at them to get Umbra, but they couldn't hear me.
I mean, it helps so much even at a premier level when Marines are shooting at a much higher accuracy. So you can imagine shooting with Marines with like 12 to 15% accuracy in these lower div games.
Like, once Umbra and Mucus are out, it's just aggravating trying to kill anything, like even PvE.
I was playing in a pug last night where I was lurking. Well, there were 2 Marines in our hive shooting the hive that had a crag on it. My hive got down to 50% when I finally got up as a lurk, and they didn't get the hive below 20% the entire time because I was umbering it like every 10 seconds, plus I was spiking them the entire time. And like, just so it does so much, even with structures.
And we get a ready up from work in progress.
I wish I had some stats of like what the average accuracy is between the divisions, like Premier, Div 1, so on and so on.
I think they would actually be more even than you would think.
Yeah.
Because the
The
skulk movement gets
scale
better.
goes up
Yeah.
as their level.
Like
Yeah.
I'm usually around 20% on bad days. Sometimes I hit 16% on really bad days. Sometimes I'll see a 12%. But that's also because I'm playing against like good movement skulks and I'm pre-firing a lot.
I think I got
Oh, good.
12% today actually.
Good.
This
So,
morning.
so then I don't feel bad when we're playing sometimes.
I mean, like sometimes too, like when lurks are up, and you just gotta just spam fire in their directions to push them off.
Ready with Marines starting in server this time. Aliens in south. You could argue that this is a little unfortunate for work in progress with the south spawn aliens, but actually I find it easier from south spawn than I do from north.
Well, we like South Spawn, Golden.
We don't get north spawn, Joshy,
I don't like South Spawn. Like I don't.
because we never get it. I'm sure if we got it all the time, we would be good at it and we would like it more.
Oh, you mean North Spawn?
South Spawn. Yeah,
We
don't get north
like
spawn.
South Spawn. We don't like North Spawn.
Right, because we never get north.
We don't know how to play North Spawn. We get confused on what we need
Yes.
to do.
The ninja skulk. Sneaking up on Tommy. Oldwick half clip against 3 skulks. Backing up to get a line of sight with Conquer. Not all the way though. Just taken out. Tom gonna come in on the flank on Conquer maybe. Should have been 1 second ago. Instead going to Ram, who has not gotten a med pack yet. Pinocchio's in the chair. Not in time. Benjamin bombing rod gets taken out. We're gonna see some damage on this platform RT before the day is done.
Boone doing some sneaking.
Way too low to take that engagement by himself. He was better off waiting for Fist to come around the corner and start parasiting.
You got the pair at least.
Tom waiting patiently in the base. Ram somehow knows he's there. Good instincts or wall hacks? I'll leave it up to you viewers.
All hacks, obviously.
Boone and Feather harassing the RTs. 2 Marines in hub against Fistbit. 2 Marines capping warehouse. 5th Marine just spawns. Tom flanks Tommy. Feather still dies. Tom with some good dodging takes Tommy down. Feather's still trying to bite the RT. Rod gets the pick. Benjamin sometimes finds his way through 2 Marines to get the platform RT. Tom with the ambush on Rod. A little bit early to have the assist from Boone, but Boone picks up the spare anyway.
The spare.
The spare.
It's
Falling, don't you know?
Mez goes down. It looks like we're gonna see a expansion into ET, which is probably the smart move. I don't know though. I don't know if I like expanding ET with server room start.
Repair is so hard to walk into unless you get like a bunch of whips.
Yeah.
ET is a lot harder, you just have to defend it more often. It's kind of like a back and forth type of thing. Both sides have their virtues. Ben with a good pick on Tom. Or Tommy rather. One of them needs to change their name. We are past lurks. Let's see those lurks.
Kill him. There we go.
Don't go, Mez. Tom.
2 pressure down on Logi. This PvE'd up already. We're doing some damage.
Have a good flank with Benjamin. Feather needs to go at the same time though. Here they go. Feather with 2 bites. Tom coming in to help clean up. Benjamin getting taken down. Tom coming in
should
on
be
the
able to clean it
reload.
up.
Good shooting by Oldswick, hitting it. Missing only 1 pistol shot. Or maybe firing 1 too many. Marines and ET. Here's the 2 lurks, Feather and Benjamin, coming over to ET to try to save it. It's doubtful they'll reach it in time, however. All 3 skulks in repair, trying to take out this RT and then push up to ore probably. ET is not saved in time. Feather and Benjamin both coming in from the same side, neither of them spiking.
Like, now that we have both the works up, Scopes just gotta work on just getting through and getting, like, platinum meds down where.
Aliens are comfortable on 3 RTs. You do not need any more. It's great to have extra, but you really just need to keep the Marine res down. Tom. No! Tom. That was like 5 or 6 more bites.
Larry lurks.
Move so fast, man.
Skulk did die though, that's Skulk.
Which is a rather important pick, because the Skulk is really like a sacrificial lamb you can leave up here after you have to pull the lurks back. It should really be flat. The lurk should be defending observation while the Skulk's going res. So it looks like it's going to work out.
Alien's still on 3 RTs.
Marine's still on 4. Shotguns have been done for a little while. Rod is the first shotgun coming through North Tunnels.
We're gonna see about 8-minute fades this game. Which is a pretty good spot for fades. Some aggressive assisting. An ET and a repair node probably gonna be up.
I do like this from the Aliens. And I also like how the Marines are doing shotgun LMG pairs against the 2 lurks that are still up. Benjamin, not knowing shotguns are up, goes on the Marine.
Now they know shotguns are up.
Feather and Ben missing a lot of spikes here. They are going to get cut. Tommy rather.
They're full health. Now they see him. Both lurks are full health. We'll be fine.
Feather in a little bit of trouble here, trapped by 2 shotgunners with the scan.
She can get out through ore, but now all 4 Marines are converging on her.
Waiting for the help.
Just fly out and go. It's one guy. Don't try to kill him. Oh, now you're dead.
That's dangerous.
She was trying
Higher
to
T coming to help.
tried to make her way out.
Ready, Feather? Go war. Now. Go! My unsuccessful attempt at a Morpheus phone call. Whoa.
Your nerdiness just got to level 5.
Oh, come on. Everybody's seen The Matrix.
Oh, I love the movies. I just wasn't
The
thinking
movies?
of that
I
reference.
thought there was only one.
Matrix movies?
There's only one Matrix movie.
Are you trolling?
It's like how there's only 3 Star Wars movies.
Oh.
True sci-fi nerds only recognize the first one.
I thought the third Matrix wasn't that bad.
Are you
The fir-
kidding me?
The third one was alright, the first one was good, the second one was just bad.
Which one was the one with the rave?
2. I think that was 2. That was
Yeah,
the one
that
with
was
with the truck scene, where the 2 trucks collide, and I thought that was pretty cool too. Special effects. Anyway, back on S2.
What's NS2, Joshy?
I don't even know anymore, Golden.
For our viewers that don't know what NS2 is, could you elaborate?
S2 is a first-person shooter / RTS game. It's like a mixture of CS and StarCraft. That's what
Developed by...
a group of dudes called Unknown Worlds.
Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Elevator, phase gate up. That's an interesting phase. I think we're looking at an intent win here. Aliens just can't seem to break through and do the damage to the res that they need. It's really hard to get mezzanine and platform down against the server spawn, because the respawners always have like a 5 or 6 second run to get to the res node. Conquer coming in, try to pull off this gate.
You never know. Intent hasn't really been doing a great job at getting to the alien RTs either. We'll have Onos is up soon, and you know what happens when we see one Onos.
He dies,
Game's like
and then we see 3 more.
Golden, still BM.
Oh, you were gonna say something similar.
No, I'm a nice guy.
You're
I'm
gonna
not
say the
BM
game
like that.
lasts for another half an hour.
No, why would I say that? That's so mean.
We're
Fades
gonna
are
label all of our casts as BM casts from
I blame you. You bring out my BMness, Golden.
I bring out the question in your voice.
An inflection. I think they're attacking hub. What are we at right now for 54 for Onos res?
Yeah, it's another minute and a half.
But where did base are? Oh, echoing stuff. Drop another node in base. Ibex. Replenish your stock.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Commander?
You're
Hello? There we
Yeah.
go. Did you see that drifter? It just like went
Just-
straight up. I've never seen that happen before.
Super drifter.
It's a flyer.
Alright, so we have Crossgate Network. I'd like
Alright,
to
so-
see Warehouse and Plat die. Get some
So this
smoke.
ore gate makes it really easy to siege repair. I would drop elevator as your next hive.
Oh, for
unless you
sure.
can break that ore gate.
That is if aliens know about the Ore Gate. I don't know if they do yet.
Onos upgrade's going. I guess they really want charge, because that's all they're gonna get out of them. Bone Shield is on Biomass 5. That's the upgrade that lets the Onos kind of stand there and take damage forever.
It converts energy into extra damage protection.
It's not even extra damage protection, it's some vulnerability from the front. I wouldn't mind so much if it was like a damage limitation ability, where it's kind of like similar for Umbra except for just for the Onos. Vulnerability is a little bit too far in my opinion.
Yeah, it's pretty outrageous. What is it, like a 80% damage reduction or something like that?
It's 100%.
100%.
How do you...
Somebody doesn't know Onos very much.
You can, but it's only from the front.
Yeah, I don't know those very often.
It's like everything in the front is a huge angle.
I don't know. Like, I shoot Onos in the face and I do that, and I still get damage numbers, so...
That's because all the Onos that we play spam it. They don't just hold it down, because you can just spam it forever, your energy will never drop.
Oh, yeah.
And it's it'll cut like 80% of the damage.
I told you, work in progress isn't out of this yet.
Well, I thought that Intent was doing pretty well.
Get assists on the map too.
Just need... Well, they broke that gate. Just clear that
His
one
whips
guy
in.
warehouse.
He's whipping
Shit.
up. didn't fire at all. They did a good job of taking out the power too, everywhere that the power was up. Across the line, so there's no
Work
like
in
surprise
progress.
videos.
They're definitely close to taking this. Just a few more like good choices taking out the res. And Tap's
Platform's
gonna
been at 50% for I don't even know how long.
It's the champion res node. It's never gonna die. Zephyrum's gonna have a decision after this. It goes to 2-2.
I really think that Work in Progress has shown that they can compete at the bottom of Div 2. But I'm not sure if they'll be able to really compete with the upper levels of Div 2. Because Div 2 is
Yeah.
one of those divisions where there's like a kind of a broad range.
Who's at the top of Div 2?
I was actually considering asking Intent if they wanted to move down to Div 3.
Ooh.
That's like the opposite effect of what's supposed to be going on here.
Because I mean, from these games, it seems like the teams are pretty even, and I know the mid to upper end of Div 2 is a lot. I don't know if it's a lot better is the right word, but they'll have a significantly harder time against some of those teams.
I don't know, because I'd have to look at the...
What teams are in Div 2, at least a couple, the higher Div 2 teams?
It's teams like Cheesecake, Gorge Casting Couch, Vexta, Raze, 2 hours later, Elfear, Aphex.
Okay.
A lot of those teams, I think that both of these teams could go pretty even with. They might be at a little bit of a disadvantage, but if they work throughout the season, I think they could make a pretty good showing.
Yeah.
Raze might be the only one that they probably belong in Div 1 anyway, but they have the seeding match tomorrow to kind of show it.
Who are they playing tomorrow again? I know you told me like twice.
Virtual
But...
Dejection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
GG's.
GG.
There it is, 2-2.
The shortest game of the series at 16 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh, thank God. Work in Progress wins 2-2. Was it all alien wins? I think it was
All aliens.
And that sums it up. Those tram games, though, were much better games as far as just silly
I think
mistakes.
so too. They both improved quite a bit. Well, maybe they were just making a little bit better choices. But we'll leave this to Zephyrum's decision. I'm sure he'll let us know sometime in the next day. And if I'm still awake, I may cast that Raze versus Virtual Dejection.
Golden, go to bed.
Shut up, Joshy.
Go to bed.
Shut up, Mom.
Dad.
Good night, everybody, and maybe we'll see you again in how many hours? 6 hours?
Like
5 hours?
I don't know, 3 or 4. I don't know.
5.5 hours.
I'm forbidding you all to watch Golden stream in 4 hours so he can go to sleep.
And screw you, Joshy.
Wow.
Have a good night, everybody.